Let's go, 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 let's go. How's it going, family? How's it going? 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 Happy Saturday. Yes, indeed. Hopefully, y'all had a chance to go watch Kansas City walk away with yet another one-possession W. I believe that's the 16th one of the consecutively that they had just gotten, but who gives a shit about that? Because this is the main event of the weekend. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens, AFC North crown on the line. Because believe it or not, one way or another, although this game will result in a playoff berth, but not a victory of the North for the Baltimore Ravens, winner of this game will win the division. So it's time for some smash mouth football. Pittsburgh, Baltimore, kickoff. Let's go, baby. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I am your host, founder, and chairman of Whole Mind Nuggets Incorporated, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual. And you already know why. We in the building. We rolling. Pittsburgh Steelers style, and we're going to see number 90 healthy on the field. Unfortunately, we ain't got no George Pickens, but that's neither here nor there. You know exactly who I'm rolling with. Dreadhead King said, hope for this Steelers win. Damn it, that's why we here, baby. That's why the hell we here. Defense need to go out there, go make a play, make a statement early. I don't give a damn about Lamar Jackson throwing 5 TDs last week. It's time to put up and make the Ravens fans shut the fuck up. Ryan put 5 on it. Oh, damn, it's a handoff to King Henry. Tackle his big ass. There you go, Patrick Queen. Get his ass on the ground. Said, happy Saturday, Chiseled. Nothing more than you love than the Chiefs W. Thoughts on the NFL giving our teams a super short week? I mean, it's fucking brutal, I'll tell you that much. But ultimately, the schedule is the schedule. And coming into training camp, we already knew what the schedule was fixing to be. So there's no need to sit, bitch, and moan about it. I know a lot of people are like, well, we know we got a short week. But then our opponents have a short week as well. So they talk about player safety, but you hold the players by making them play as many games as they did in such a short span. So it's absolutely brutal, but you do what you can with what you got. So first down, Derrick Henry. He's starting to get going right now. We can't let this man get himself a head of steam. All right, Mr. Sunshine put 5 on, said, bro, you're still mad as fuck about that KC game, especially the trip in the end by 39. Yeah, brutal. Houston fans got to be upset about that one, because they had a legitimate chance to go and get themselves in position, but unfortunately, man's done fell on the ground. So there's that. Let me see if I have any pick'ems for, I think I have a couple of pick'ems here for this game. I'm going to slide them up in here. So we got that. Baltimore's already at midfield. Oh, good penetration, but unfortunately, Zay Flowers got a block. No, he doesn't. Okay, everybody better get off the floor. Get off the floor. Get off the floor, Peyton Wilson. You're not hurt. You're not hurt. You're not hurt. Nobody's hurt. Get off the fucking floor. Come on now. Y'all good? All right. Got a couple of pick'ems over here, actually. Let me slide in one of them. I have Raquan Smith under 9.5 tackles. Yeah, I got Raquan Smith under 9.5 tackles. DeMonte KZ under 6 tackles. Chris Boswell with 3 made field goals. Joey Porter with under 5 tackles. Alex Highsmith under 3 solo tackles. Lamar Jackson more than 3 sacks, or I should say at least 3 sacks taken. Russell Wilson under 3 sacks taken, and Mark Andrews longest reception under 18 yards. So let's see if this works out in my favor. Jackson over the middle. Damn it, it's another first down, and that's Joey Porter having to go get a tackle. You need to cover somebody, sir. You need to cover somebody, sir. They marching down the field way too doggone easily. They marching down the field way too doggone easily. But granted, y'all already know how I watch football games. I don't give a damn about nothing until that doggone fourth quarter. Now, granted, I will, cheer when the time does come and things positive just so happens to happen. But I am stoic as stoic can be through the first 3 quarters, as long as we don't do nothing relatively stupid. Oh, they got us outnumbered on the right-hand side. They're going to give it to Henry. Somebody get a tackle in the backfield. Thank you very much. Way to go out there, get a stop. Now we got to slow them down, set up a 3rd and long. They've been able to march down the field way too doggone easily here to open up the damn game. Somebody got to make a stop somewhere. Somebody got to make a stop somewhere. But let's go down the list, say hello to the people. Sargent put 5 on, said, you're not going to be able to be here for this live, but let's go Steelers. It will be a very hard game. Indeed it will. It always is a very tough, contested battle between these two teams, no matter what their records just so happen to be, no matter what the trajectory of the season just so happens to be, they find ways to make things. Oh, wow. Lamar able to get hit in the backfield. That football's loose. Did Pittsburgh get it? Oh, no, I don't think they got it. Baltimore got it, but Alex Highsmith able to go and get the strip sack. Unfortunately, we can't get possession, and that's going to put them in an interesting situation, because what do you want to do now? Way to get around Stanley on the outside. Look at Alex Highsmith come around, get his hand on that football. That's indeed a fumble. We got to get that football. We've got to get that goddamn football back. Come on, family. Let's get our hands on that ball. Great goddamn pressure right there. Alex Highsmith able to get his way to Lamar Jackson. That's going to push them mad back. They're at the 42. What they want to do here on third down. Let's see if we can get a little bit of pressure. They just want to get themselves in comfortable field goal range for Justin Tucker. He's going to dump it off here. He's not going to try nothing crazy. Oh, Lamar's still fleeing backwards. He's going to have to throw that football away. Ah, damn. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. At the 42. What do you want to do? 59-yard field goal at home? What do you want to do? You know Justin Tucker's been struggling. 59-yard field goal. I say send him out there. If you're Baltimore, you want to send a statement, send Justin Tucker out there. Remember what he said. Over in Pittsburgh, there was something with the turf, or I should say with the grass, because they got grass over there. He didn't feel relatively comfortable kicking. You at the crib now, 59-yard field goal. You were struggling thus far this season. Let's see if Tucker, the GOAT that is going to go and get an opportunity. No, he's not. They're not kicking it. They're not kicking it. Showcases they don't got confidence in their special teams. That's psychologically going to be fucking with Justin Tucker. Let that ball go into the end zone. Fuck. Hell of a goddamn play right there. They was able to pin Pittsburgh inside the 5. That's a spectacular fucking special teams play. Was that Wallace who knocked that football back? Good God, that's a fucking amazing play there by Wallace. Yeah, and he stayed in bounds. Football never touched. That's a hell of a fucking play right there. That's a hell of a fucking play right there. You got to appreciate that. Remember a few years back when, or maybe not even, maybe a bit more than few years, I should say several. What was that, 2019, 2020? Actually, no, I think it was maybe 2018, Pittsburgh versus New England. And they had a great special teams play like that with a double lateral to the frickin' 1-yard line. You got to appreciate when people play very good football. Does a sack count for the pick'em? Well, no, because it wouldn't count as a solo tackle. It's just a strip sack, so... but he didn't necessarily tackle him per se, or I should say, it's just a forced fumble. So no, it does count. It does count. Yeah, it does count. It does count. It does count actually, because they have it here on ESPN, so that does count towards the pick'em. Brutal. Because the sack would count as a solo tackle, so that makes sense. Because if it's just a forced fumble, but you didn't tackle. I don't know, because it's a strip sack, so they have to count that as a tackle, because a sack can't be recorded as a sack without the tackle. So there is that. I guess there'd be two tackles that would be attributed on that play to two individual people who were two different ball carriers, I guess. Brian, P51 said, best wishes to Tank Dell. You know it was bad when NBC refused to show certain angles of the injury. Yeah, ironically enough, I did not see the injury. So... let me search that up right here, because I did not see the injury to Tank Dell. Initially, I was watching, and then let me see what happened to Tank Dell. If they didn't show the replay, then it must have been really bad. Okay, they caught it. Damn, C.J. Stroud was very emotional. Let's see. Was it on a touchdown catch? Okay, let's see here. There's a catch. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. Shit. Fucking A. Oh no. Fuck. Yeah. The Texans fucking, oh my God, bro. The Texans receiving core is getting decimated. You lose Stephon Diggs early, but Jesus Christ, bro. Did his fucking bone pop out of his knee? Oh. That's tough. Damn, son. Yeah, oof. Golly. I wish that brother a successful, fuck the speedy, but a successful recovery. Yeah, it's awful, bro. I don't even want to play. Go to Twitter, type in Tank Dell, you'll see it, fan. Golly. That's bad. That's bad. All right, Pittsburgh possession here. Oh, they almost drew somebody off sides. Isaiah P51 said, your birthday was yesterday. You want the Steelers to win. Hold on to the football, Najee. There you go. Good, strong carry right there. You want the Steelers to win tonight as a belated B-Day present. Well, first and foremost, over to Isaiah. Happy birthday to you, so cheers to you. Cheers to you. Got my rum still here. Only a little bit that's left. Well, maybe a little bit more than a little bit, but nonetheless, cheers to you. Happy birthday in the chat to Isaiah. Happy birthday in the chat to Isaiah. Yeah, it was his teammate. It was a bit of friendly fire that ended up happening, but they were in a very congested space in the back of the end zone. I don't want to say it was inevitable because I don't believe if his teammate hadn't come down, he might have just rolled an ankle, perhaps, maybe, but all of that added momentum and pressure and weight on top of the ankle. Ankle's incredibly easy to give. Like you can add dorsiflexion, I believe, is forward, if I'm not mistaken. I forget what the name to the side would be, unless it's the same name for either way. But one way or another. Oh, is big man okay? Oh, he just got a little bit of pain to his forearm right now. Come on now, you all right? But with the ankle, it's incredibly easy to give. It's like the wrist. If you land wrong, oh, it's a wrap. Yeah, and last year he had a season-ending injury as well. Did this happen, Chiefs versus Texans? Yeah. But he, if I'm not mistaken, that was on a touchdown catch. And it's an unfortunate injury. I don't think this is one of those situations where we could be a Chiefs Devils magic because that just happens in football. Damn, they might throw a flag for, oh, Russell got rid of the football. Incomplete, we got a punt. What do they want a flag for? Yeah, we didn't get, wait, a late flag came in. What happened? Is it a legal shift? Because I don't think Mike Williams got set. Exactly, on the offense. Exactly. There's a legal shift on the offense. Right. Right. See, I'm fair. I'm not going to sit over here. You see a flag and I immediately think it's against the opposition. Mike Williams didn't get set. That's an illegal shift. Yeah, I might be a little bit ahead of yours. If I went live for the Kansas City game, I would have been sick because for whatever reason, my antenna wasn't working, and then I had to watch on Peacock, so it was slightly behind, but now it's good, and we watching on Fox in real time. By the way, I'm gonna have to get Netflix, so I'm not really excited about that, but at least I could put it into business, so I'll find a way to make it work. Tackle his ass, come on now. Get him on the ground. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, the football's loose. Let's go. Get on the ball, you motherfuckers. That's the second time the ball is loose. Can we fall on the football, please? Golly. Yeah, this is going to be one of those games. See, early against Baltimore, we were able to take the ball away and fall on top of those loose footballs. But this time around, it's not working in our favor. I already know how this game's going to go. I already know how this game is going to go. We can't fall on the fucking football, fam. Devil magic not working in our favor. Last week, we got off to a great start, but we were unable to score on offense, and that absolutely cost us. This is brutal. We got to be able to get on top of that football. We've got to be able to get on top of that football, especially because it's one thing if you slip or somebody happens to get hands on you before the double four, you got to fall on that football, fam. You got to fall on that football, man. It's out there. I understand it's bouncing, whatever the case may be, pause, but you got to get on top of that football right there, man. Golly, Brian for 5 months. I hate to say it, but what happened to Tank Dell ranks up there with Theismann category. Well, yeah, it's bad. It's bad. At least in Tank Dell's case, they didn't keep running replays and everything of that nature. But oh Lord, it's bad, fam. It's fucking bad. God. Yeah, I'm gonna look at it again. Yeah, it is right there, down on the top, on the bottom of the leg, right there. Bang, goes rolling over, and it's absolutely bad. Leg's not supposed to bend that way. Yeah, that's just. Oof. I wish that brother a successful recovery. It's not even about football at that point. Golly. Baltimore got to stop fumbling the ball. They're making sorry excuses for Bills fans. Good, smart. Well, I mean, the game just started, so there ain't too much that's going on right now. Even though there was 2 fumbles on back-to-back possessions. Because Pittsburgh hadn't put no points on the board, like if Baltimore were to fumble or throw an interception on this drive, now psychologically, if you're Baltimore, if Pittsburgh goes down the field and scores a touchdown, you'll say, all right, what the hell's going on? Oscar Pafavon said, what's going on this week making you nervous for your fantasy championship? Hey, man, well, good luck to you if you're able to go and get yourself a W. TJ Watt, there's a genuine hatred. It's inherited when you come here. You gotta you understand it right away. Well, believe it or not, I don't think the hatred that Baltimore and Pittsburgh once shared is there. And regardless of how the fans may feel, there's I should say the players, there's an element of respect. I think there was a hatred portion in the rivalry with Cincinnati. Post, 2015, there was a hatred that was there for about 5 years. But Baltimore, Pittsburgh was primarily based off of respect. Of course, you naturally will look at it from the angle of, man, Ashley's giving out donations, by the way. Josh, you just resubscribed 15 months over there on Twitch. I appreciate y'all. Much love in the chat. But there was an element of respect that was always there. No, George Pickens is out for this game. There was an element of respect that was always there. So even though, the fans may hate each other, but amongst the players, there's not a, man, we want to fight each other at the conclusion of the game or whatever the case may be. That was never really the case with Baltimore. It was always a matter of respect. Damn, Derrick Henry's going to be running a whole lot. Derrick Henry's going to be running a whole lot. And he's enduring all that, punishment, by the way. If this is just a matter of the Derrick Henry show on the ground, Pittsburgh's in trouble. Pittsburgh's, I believe, the number 4 rushing defense in the league, but Baltimore's the number 1 rushing defense in the league. So had we fallen on top of that football, we could have really did something here. We need a drive once we get back on offense. But right here, we've got to deny them a touchdown. We've got to deny them a touchdown. Coach of the year out there in Minnesota, unless Pittsburgh can win the division, and possibly if they beat Kansas City, then they'll have a legitimate chance. Jesus Christ, yeah. Derrick Henry's running through us right now. We ain't got no goddamn backbone whatsoever. This is the Deuce show right now. Thomas before on it said nothing like a Chiseled Adonis live before work. I appreciate you tuning in before work. Ashley giving out another gift. Derrick Henry, 1,500-yard season already. Well, there it is. Well, maybe not so much already. I mean, we got 2 more games left, so yeah, we should say already. 17 games. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got another Steeler down. Who is this? Joey Porter? Our secondary is fucking cheeks, bro. We made a fucking paper mache. Every single game, we got a damn person in our secondary on the ground. Dante Jackson out this week, by the way. Every single week for the last 7 weeks, he's had to, lay down and take a play to get off the field. I'm not going to sit over here and not make it seem as if, players ain't tough, whatever the case may be. But, bro, every single week, we got a motherfucker in our secondary on the ground needing assistance. Yeah, TJ's playing today. So is Alex Highsmith, by the way. Last time we played Baltimore, I believe Highsmith was out, and it had to be Herbig who played. So this time around, we got Highsmith, who did get a strip sack early, but we didn't fall on top of the football. It did take them out of field goal range, but Joey Porter is down right now. And by the way, defensively, we've got to be able to get off the field on third down when we force third downs, if we can go and force third downs. Jesus Christ, he's still on the floor? What the hell? Yo, we too doggone thin in the secondary. What the hell? Son got caught with a keen shot, so his knee hit the ground. See, that's what happened when you don't want to go head up with a motherfucker. He went low to try to get low on Henry, but you could have went shoulder into Henry instead of trying to get to the ground to go take out his legs. Golly, see, that's a self-induced injury to your damn knees. Come on, bro. That's a self-induced injury to your damn knees. He dropped to a knee just to try to see if he could take out Henry's legs, but the momentum of going and hitting the ground, and then the momentum of Henry going and hitting the shoulder, of course you're going to have an odd kind of feeling. They're going to take a shot right out of goddamn replacement. Granted, Henry a big motherfucker. He ain't an easy dude to tackle, but if you're going to try to go take out man's legs, you can't go to your knees first. That's a bad decision. Here comes the play action. There's a perfect place to go and take a play action if you wanted to play action it. Yep, they're just going to give it to Henry. That's enough for a first down there. No flag for face mask. No flag for face mask. Thank you. Pittsburgh, you want to rent Cooper DeJean right now? I mean, although he did play very well, I think people are overrating that tackle that he had on Henry, because the low man wins. Like anybody who's ever played football, I'm not going to say anybody would have had a play like that, but You kind of have the understanding of momentum, the placement. Henry just got the ball, turned around, bam. Cooper was right there, lift. So, you know, it happens. Ahmad Patuan said black and gold. Here we go. Let's see how if it works out in their favor. They have the #1 red zone offense in the NFL. Hand off to Derrick Henry. He ain't going nowhere. Hell of a play right there by Highsmith. Let's hold them. Let's hold them here. Let's hold them to a field goal here. That'd be very, 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 very positive. Psychologically, we can get in their heads if we could hold them to 3 here after they march all the way down the field. Come on now. Make a play. They're going to run up. They itching for a play action heavy right now. Son of a bitch. There it is right there. Isaiah Likely wide open. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Oh, son said we stink and that's belt to ass. Say less. That was too damn easy. That was too damn easy. Right off the play action. What did I say? They're itching for a play action. They haven't had to throw the football. So they're going to wait on a play action. They know you're going to try to pinch it at the line, and immediately somebody's going to get over. If Patrick Green was supposed to be guarding Isaiah Likely, this was cooked from the beginning of the play. This man was jogging across. He must have been tired or something. I don't know what the deal is, but that ain't a great amount of effort that's there. Even still on the extra point, just look at 6 on the left-hand side of the line. He's got them hands on the pads. Is he even going to give a rush? No, he's not. That man must have been tired of something. All I know is the linebacking coach better chew him out on the damn reap, or I should say when they take a look on the sideline at the Microsoft Surface Pro, they better chew that motherfucker out, fam. Lack of effort right there on that touchdown pass. Sports Star Fantasy put 5 on, said, did I see the pic of EO Skies, wings, wide open legs on SmackDown? Delicious. Sir, you need to relax, all right? You need to relax. We're watching football here, but no, I haven't watched SmackDown. I haven't watched SmackDown. Touchdown. Baltimore, they got themselves the lead here, 7-0. And by the way, there's back-to-back weeks where Pittsburgh's defense just looks like they're not even out here playing football. Offense going to need a spark. Do I think that Henry is going to break Barry's record of 1509 in 2 seasons? Barry's record of 1509 in 2 seasons? At least 15. Well, I'm a little confused here. What do you mean 1509 in 2 seasons? What is the record? 1509 yards, 1,509 yard seasons in 2 years? What record? I'm confused. Is there like a 2? Is there a 2-year? I'm a bit confused here. What do you mean? What do you mean, Will Smith? 2 consecutive seasons of 1,500 yards? That's a record. I could have swore there's been somebody who's ran for 1,500 yard seasons back-to-back years. There hasn't been another running back that's ran for. I don't think that'd be an. I don't think. Wait, hold on. There's no way. Hold on. Eric Dickerson. Because 2 seasons of 1,500 yards, nobody's ever. That'd be odd as hell. There's no way. Yeah, exactly. Because I knew I wasn't tripping. The very first the first 2 seasons of Eric Dickerson's career, he had 1,800, and then afterwards he went for 21. I'm a little confused. What do you mean Barry's record of 1,500 yards? Oh, is it like the most 1,500 yard seasons in a career? Is that what you mean? Because Henry has what, 4 1,500 yard seasons? Barry has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Barry has 5. You're asking if I think he'll break consecutive 1,500. Okay, so consecutive 1,500 yard season. Barry's had got 4, right? And then his last season he was off by 9 yards. Okay, so Barry's got 4. Derrick Henry consecutive 1,500 yard seasons. Derrick Henry has. No, absolutely not. Because Derrick Henry would have to go 5 straight years. So no. No. If he ran for 4 consecutive straights, that Henry doesn't stand a chance. Because you're 30 right now, you would legitimately, in order to break it, the next 4 years, not including this one, you'd have to go over 1,500. As a running back, I just don't see, like, he would legitimately have to nobody's ever done that at that age. Nobody's ever done that. So the probability, it's not there. But in Baltimore, I think it's possible. Oh, there you go. Skoranek, hold on to the football now. First down. Black and gold. Here we go. Tick Tick for 5 on said, what's worse, losing so bad that you bench your QB in the playoffs or losing so bad that the other team benches theirs? I think losing so bad that you bench your quarterback in the playoffs, because you have to consider if your quarterback was good enough to lead you to the postseason. And I'm not talking about like a Rex Grossman, a Trent Dilfer kind of quarterback. I'm talking about a quarterback who actually wins you games and gets you to Jesus Christ. Russell, get rid of the football. You didn't see big ass Pierce right there? Jesus Christ. Bro, he holding on to the ball for what reason? Big boy was right in front of your face. You could have thrown that away.
Anybody got more of that Loompa Loompa weed? Anybody got more of that Loompa Loompa weed?
Hell of a sack right there from Big Boy Pierce, able to get into the backfield and go and make a play. But my God, bro, Russell Wilson was like, you could have just ran right and thrown that ball away, or maybe rushed for a little bit, dump off. There we go. Protect that football now. Protect that football now. There you go. Get it back to about the regular line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of about 12 right there off a dump off to Jalen Warren. Keep in mind, that might be open, because a couple of weeks ago when we played against Cincinnati, we kept dumping the ball off, and it was nothing but positivity. If Baltimore gives us that, we might as well take it. If Baltimore's going to give us that, we might as well take it. Oh, Jesus Christ, Russell Wilson's in trouble. Keep on. Stay on your feet, Russell. Stay on your feet, Russell. There you go. First down. That's how you make a play. That's how you make a play. Stay on your feet. Mahmoud put 5 on said, you don't know which is funnier, the story we heard about Woody Johnson not signing Jerry Jeudy based off the Madden rating, or the Bears mishandling Williams. Well, I think I would probably lean more towards the Woody Johnson. Mishandling Williams, I think it's just, I don't want to sit over there and be like, oh, it's just rookie woes. But he's got nothing but more career in front of him. We would hope so. And he hasn't played awful per se, just didn't live up to the potential, but still. It's only his rookie season. Woody Johnson and this Jerry Jeudy, I still need to see if it's confirmed that he did legitimately decline on making a move for Jeudy due to a Madden rating. I don't know if it is confirmed just yet. So we'll see. Yeah, not having George Pickens has been absolute, bad for us. We've got to be able to, somebody's got to step up and make a play. It's all but confirmed. Oh my. But yeah, to answer the previous question, I would say, yeah, Simpson's 2,000-yard season is still the greatest 2,000-yard season of all time. Did it in 14 games. Like, come on now. And that's one of the reasons why I think with the increase of games from 14 to 16, from 16 to 17, we need to keep context behind the records that was set. Because if we lose context, people are going to start to overlook how great players of yesteryear was. That's why me as a football historian will always mention the players of yesteryear. Hence why whenever we talk about top 5 receivers, I will not have Don Hudson. I will not have Don Hudson at my 4 slot. Yes, I can slide T.O. and Randy ahead of him, but I will never have him below that 4 slot unless somebody else does something that's, better than that. But whatever the case may be, I would rather have be in a game in which I end up, having to, I'm losing so bad the opposition benches their starting quarterback than lose so bad where I have to bench mine, because I know it's our fault. Like, my QB's ass. So I would rather be in a game where it's like, yo, we getting punched. They going to rest their starters because they're going on to the next round. It is what it is. You took their best shot and y'all got duffed. If we got to keep benching our motherfucking quarter, it's like, all right, yo, maybe this dude can do a little bit better. I don't like that. So, oh, Ricky Henderson passed away. Oh, no. R.I.P. Ricky Henderson. Pour out a little liquor. Pittsburgh driving down the field here inside the 25-yard line. Let's protect the football now. Let's protect the football now. Good handoff. Jalen Warren, first down. There we go. Move the chains. Move the chains. There we go. Move the chains. Let's be protective of the football. I find this very interesting. There's a third carry right now for Jalen Warren. Only 2 carries thus far for Najee Harris. He's coming right back into the game right now. Here's where we can utilize that play action. The same way that they worked us on that last drive, we can do the same thing. First or second down, hit them with a hard play action. We could get Freiermuth maybe over the middle. It all depends on which angle, how they're going to run their safeties. They got too high at the moment. We're favoring more towards the left-hand side. Let's see what we could do over here. I don't think they're biting just yet, and they got Marlon Humphrey on the inside. I wouldn't run that play action just yet. Hand this football off. Ah, fuck, we're going to run it. Going over the middle. There it is. Caught. That's Van Jefferson. Reach, you Reach over for the end zone. Well, there it is. It ended up working out. I did say run a play action and maybe get somebody over the middle. I didn't think I liked the formation here from their defensive front. It ended up working out in their favor. They was playing in zone. What do you know? Maybe I know my football after all. It was Van Jefferson over the middle. Scooby-Doo, Van Jefferson. William giving out gifts. Williams giving out gifts. That's for Ricky. Penn State won in the first round indeed. All right. Timeout Baltimore. It better not be a timeout Pittsburgh. We better not use a timeout. Oh, it's just the end of the first quarter. All right. That's a good first quarter of football. That's a good first quarter of football. AFC North football. We both had 2 drives where offenses drove down the field. Or I should say, Baltimore did drive all the way down the field on that opening drive, but then Alex Highsmith put a stop to that. Daniel said, who's my Super Bowl favorite? Well, first off, let's talk about it. Said, what are my thoughts on Tank Dell? Fucking brutal. I just wish that brother a successful recovery, not a speedy recovery. Because remember, you got injuries to the lower extremities and things of that nature where you got to require surgery. There's no guarantee that surgery is always going to be successful. I think too often, because the success rate is high, there's a thought process that, nothing can go wrong. Things can go wrong. And he endured a season-ending injury last year. So I'm just hoping that mentally it doesn't break him. But above all else, I'm just hoping for a successful surgery because there's no doubt in my mind, within the next 48 to 72 hours, he's going to have surgery, and it's fucking brutal for him to take an injury like that. So it's tough. It's fucking tough, but that's football. That's football. You open up the door to possibly being injured when you play this game. Daniel said, who's my Super Bowl favorite? Well, as a homer, Pittsburgh taking on Philadelphia. But the way I see it now from where we are, I would say Philly in the NFC, only because Detroit's injuries is really at the worst time and to the worst positions. So I would lean towards Philly in the NFC. And then in the AFC, in my opinion, Buffalo or Pittsburgh, depending on who plays who. Because Kansas City sneaking out these one-possession games, I think if Kansas City were to play, and we'll see next week, so that's how I could really gauge a barometer, because I think if Buffalo plays Kansas City can get got by Buffalo again. However, Kansas City's getting healthier at the right time, and they're getting pieces back, so that can change things as well. But beginning the season, I did say I don't believe Kansas City is going to repeat. So that's the only reason why I don't include them there. But right now it's looking like it's going to be Buffalo, Philly. But it's really still open. I don't think there's a team that's head and shoulders so much better than their opposition across both conferences. K-Dub giving out gifts. That's 5 more gifts. How many gifts was given out during this doggone stream? We had a couple of people who done gave out some gifts. Where's Dr. Umar when you need him? First and goal right now from the 1-yard line. Come on, we've got to score. Our red zone offense is absolute ass, but we've got to score. Come on, Naj, protect this football right here. We're not going to run that QB sneak. Come on, Naj, protect that football. No, we're going to run a play action. Back in the end zone, Michael Pruitt, that's a touchdown. Oh, my God, I can't believe Michael Pruitt scored. Yo, I had a pick 'em where I was going to choose Michael Pruitt, and I think it was like a plus 17, and I told myself, you know what? I think I'm going to cool on that. That's like a super gambling addict kind of situation, and I can't believe it actually happened. Literally, last night, I was eating at, BOA Tofu House in Manhattan. I did the Squid Games experience, And I sat there and I said, yo, should I do a pick 'em on Michael Pruitt? That'd be crazy, bro. I'm not a degenerate gambler. Only to have this shit happen. I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. He scored. That's a touchdown for Pittsburgh. And we waiting on Boswell, who's currently the best kicker in the NFL. If he doesn't get that first team All-Pro Pro Bowl nod, I don't know what the hell we're doing. Through the uprights, and it's good. We've got a tie game, 7 apiece. That's a good opening drive. Or I should say, that's a good second drive right there for Pittsburgh. That's how you find the end zone. Hell of a play. I cannot believe they went with the play action fake. I mean, catch them off guard, but Jesus Christ. Who saw that coming? Matthew in the building, always asking top 3 players all time for different franchises. You said top 3 Ravens running backs of all time and top 3 Steelers O-linemen. I like how you made it specific this time around. So first and foremost, I'll answer the Ravens question. Best running back to wear a Ravens jersey is Derrick Henry. That goes without saying. However, when we're talking about the Ravens, we've got 96 up until now. Their best running backs in franchise history, Jamal Lewis. Then I would go Ray Rice at the number 2 slot. And then for number 3, just by process of elimination, Willis McGahee. But the best to wear the jersey is Derrick Henry. It's almost similar to like Miami Heat. The best Miami Heat player of all time is Dwayne Wade, but the best player to ever wear the jersey, LeBron James. So now to answer the top 3 Steelers offensive linemen of all time, number 1 would be Mike Webster, the center of the 4 championship Steelers in the 70s, right? So Mike Webster is there. Then following Webster, although I can go Dermontti Dawson, I'll go Alan Faneca at guard at number 2. And then number 3, I'll go Dermontti Dawson. So that would be my 3. That would be my 3 Steelers O-linemen all time. The disrespect to Adonis Haslam is wild. No, Adonis is not a better Miami Heat player than Dwayne Wade. Like, come on now. Now, if you talk about best, all-time homers for Miami, then, of course, you have to give Haslam his credit. Now, granted, he was a bench warmer for the last 7 seasons, but that doesn't take away from his role in those championships as an enforcer. And if he did not play in 2006, Miami probably doesn't come back from that 2-0 deficit against Dallas. But that we're not talking about basketball. Oh, Lamar down the field. Oh, pass sailed incomplete. Oh, my God. Bro, both Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews was there. I wish they show us a replay here. Show us a replay here, because if Zay Flowers had an opportunity to come back to the football, he just did what I hate what wide receivers do. Attack the goddamn football. If there's one thing that I did well when I played wide receiver, when I was playing in college, not high school, because high school I was primarily more defense. College, I'd go and attack the football, but I had more reps in practice than I did in the games. I should say burn that I have on tape, given my reception total, 4 catches, 34 yards for a career. But gotta attack the football. Come back to the ball. Don't always just wait and let it float into your hands. Oh, shit, Lamar's going to run. Lamar's taking off. Not enough for a first down, but there's laundry on the field here. There's laundry on the field. Is Lamar okay? Because he kind of got whipped to the ground. Or he doesn't seem as if he has any particular kind of injury. I think this might end up being a defensive holding. This might be a defensive holding. It's in the secondary. Defense. Yup. Take the penalty. First down. Automatic first down. God damn it, Trice. LeBron James got no moves. Walk out to the 3-point line, get a screen, lower your shoulder on the guard while getting a no call. Defense avoids guarding the best players. Well, in today's day and age, unfortunately, that seems to be the case, at least with you try to conserve, because usually the best defender is also the best offensive player, at least in this game. Or maybe I could be wrong. I'd have to sit over here and really, give that some thought. There's a handoff to Henry. Gain of a few right there. He's got himself 5. I think Henry's already over 50 yards. He might be approaching 60 at the moment. Good Lord. Let's talk about it. Said the Bills have a history of winning against the Chiefs in the regular season, but in the playoffs, the Chiefs dominate. Yeah, the Chiefs find ways to win. They only had that one dominating victory. The other ones came in the clutch. And then, of course, last year, the miss from Tyler Bass Pro Shops. But there's no guarantee, because history's always meant to be broken. Both teams sharing the same amount of oh, wait a minute, there's movement up front. False start. There you go. False start. Back them up an extra 5. There you go. There you go. Back them up an extra 5. So now they got to think about what they want to do on 2nd and 11. But the run game's been working. So you might see a situation where you see Lamar Jackson pull out his best RuPaul and start tucking. You see what I did there? So there is that. Chiefs fans are assholes. I mean, when you endure 50 years of no Super Bowl wins, and for all intents and purposes, you are amongst the bottom in the NFL for the entirety of the 2000s. You had a couple of isolated seasons, 2003, and I forget which other season in the 2000s that they actually got off to a very good start, and they were somewhat, comparable. But for the most part, you were at the bottom of the league for a decade, and now you're in a situation where you've got a dynasty. Oh, wait a minute. God damn, Zay Flowers can't hold on to the football, but there's laundry on the field again. There's laundry on the field again. Lucas put 279 on and said, is Milicic the worst top 3 pick in NBA history? Maybe, because it never worked out. Well, there it is. There's a hold right there. They're going to decline it over here and keep it at 3rd and long. You better hope this works out. Me personally, second and long, I would have that backed them up to 2nd and 21. I would have accepted it. I would have accepted it. So now you've got a 2nd and 21 instead of a 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11, they can still mess around and convert. Keep everything in front of you. I'm really hoping this works out in Tomlin's favor. Usually, situations like that, I'm accepting that penalty. I'm backing you up an additional 10. We're playing good defense for all intents and purposes, but given that's the case, you would expect for your defense to make a play here on 3rd down. And it seems like we're getting a very good rush on Lamar. There you go. Get outside. Get outside. Get outside. Get outside. Force him to pass back inside. Pass incomplete. There you go. Defense. There you go. Way to hold. Make Tomlin look smart. But is Darko Milicic top 3 worst pick in NBA history? Yes. Yes. Oh, is he the worst all time? Well, for all intents and purposes, yeah. I think would I say he's the worst all time in the top 3? I mean, what's his name who got drafted? Anthony Bennett exists, but top 3. I think it's bad because of who he was in between. 4 Hall of Famers and then you the ass one. But that the same thing can be said about who Portland drafted in the Michael Jordan draft class. You got Hakeem, Bust, and then Jordan. And then Barkley, I think, was at 4. No, Barkley came 84. I don't think. I forget. But that happens. Not really the best punt right there. Edgar said top 5 Raiders players all time. Any player of any year, or my top 5 Raiders of all time. Okay, so top 5 Raiders of all time: Jim Otto, Tim Brown, not in any order, but Jim Otto, Tim Brown, Gene Upshaw. Now things start to get a little bit difficult here because I would not want to put Stabler. Oh, Hendricks, Ted Hendricks. And now you have Charles Woodson, you have Woodson, you have Long. Alzado doesn't make the cut. You got Marcus Allen. You have, you know what? I'll go Marcus Allen. I'll go Marcus Allen. So I'll say Marcus Allen, Ted Hendricks, Jim Otto, Gene Upshaw, and Tim Brown. That would be my 5 there. Oh, Cliff Branch was very good, but I wouldn't put him over Tim Brown. So, and I don't think I'd put him in front of the. And then next on the list would probably be Howie Long, but he'd be at 5. Yeah, Marcus Allen. Bo Jackson was only 2 seasons, so we can't do that. Doc Ock in the building, put 10 on it. Said, can we look at the contract Denver gave Russell and at what Atlanta gave Cousins, then releasing them the following year has to be just as bad as Deshaun Watson's guaranteed contract? Well, yes. I think for the Denver contract is bad as Deshaun, but the issue is Denver's situation, Peyton never wanted Wilson. The first year with Hackett was god-awful. The second year, Russell was starting to get himself together, and he actually played a decent season. They got punched early, 70-20, but he started to get it figured out, and then they said, you know what? We're good. Sean Payton never wanted him. wanted to let him go. So that's like the organization fucking themselves up because you get the guy you wanted, and then now the coach says, I don't want him, and then you fuck yourself there. Kirk Cousins' situation is you paid this man coming off of an Achilles. You draft a quarterback anyway. And when he's struggling, you're unwilling to go through, the ebbs and flows, the highs and lows. So that's terrible. And then on the Cleveland side, I don't know why they paid Watson that much. And unfortunately, Watson's play has been god-awful because he's had help. You have a top 5 back in the league behind you in a Nick Chubb. You went and you grabbed, some wide receivers here and there for him to go out there and hope to perform. Nobody who's super notable, but you have the safety blanket of your running back behind you. Granted, he got hurt last year. Your offensive line isn't terrible for all intents and purposes, but they're average, right? And you're supposed to be a Pro Bowl, all-pro kind of quarterback, and you've just played terrible. So the Browns is a very difficult situation. I have to rank the 3. I'd say Browns, Falcons, and then Denver. First down over here tuck it, Russell. Tuck it, Russell. There you go. First down. No, not a first down. Pardon me. Gain of about 8 right there. There you go, offense. Let's move the football. There you go, offense. Let's move the football. Let's talk about it. Said, you quit watching and playing basketball back in late 2019. Too much flopping and way too much politics getting involved kind of ruined it for you. A lot of flopping, definitely. I don't like how soft the game has got, but that's just the current generation that we in. Little G said, is it a hot take to say Mario Chalmers top 5 Heat point guard of all time? No, it's not. And he was a point guard for the Heat's best era, was reliable, not talking to wear the jersey, but production, absolutely. I'd put him there into 5. There you go, Najee Harris, big run, first down, protect the football. All right, down to the 27-yard line. Down to the 27-yard line. There you go. That's how you go out there and make some fucking plays up front. Offensive line came out here to eat. Look at the holes that they was able to go and build over here. Hell of a job from McCormick letting go of the elbow right before he could have messed around and held. He could have held. That's great technique right there to go and let go. Said, fuck it. Here you go. Najee Harris, another positive yard. Protect that ball. All right. Gain of about 5 right there. We're slowly picking away against that defense. Jaguars' biggest disappointment. Yeah, Justin Blackmon, without question. Come on now. Yeah, that Tank Dell injury is bad. I'm not going to sit over here and say I implore you to go and look it up, but if you guys were curious of what it was, definitely go and give it a look, and then you'll say, Jesus, it's bad. So there is that. Russell's going to throw. Shit, tuck the football again. Pick up the first down and slide. Oh, nobody's there. Russell can make it. No, he can't. He lost the ball. Fuck. Russell lost the fucking football. Oh, my God. Slide, bro. Slide, Russell. Slide. Jesus. Just slide, bro. Live to play another play. Yeah, I think Chips Ahoy Calvin Noy has the football inside the 5. God damn it, Russell. Slide. You don't got it. Come on, man. God damn it. Just slide, bro. Come on. You 35. Just slide. Golly. Yeah, he saw the end zone and got popped. I mean, the defender was right there. It's a hell of a play from Baltimore, though. But Russell's got to slide. What you thought you was 10 years ago? You was going to make a move? Bro, slide. He probably depleted by energy by busting nuts inside Sierra before the game. Just fucking slide. Football right there. Slide. And the ball was on the wrong side. You got it over here. Defenders coming over here. Slide. And you know what? He could have did a cheap thing. Because, let's call it what it is in today's game. Quarterback fucking slide. If there's any kind of contact, you're going to mess around and get the flag. He could have slid late. I promise you they didn't throw the flag. Just slide. Golly. And now it's Pittsburgh with the first turnover of the game. We've seen the football loose 3 times today, twice from Baltimore, but they fall on top of the football. Can't say the same for the Steelers right now. Yeah, he 1-2 stepped into that doggone fumble. What the hell's going on? Okay, Wondercast, slow down now. Let's not say Fields over Wilson. What are we doing? But we've got to be able to keep possession of the football, man. Don't beat yourself. Don't beat yourself. Don't beat yourself. But unfortunately, Pittsburgh's offense just went out there and began to go masturbate. Well, I shouldn't even say the offense. That's just on Russell Wilson. That's just on Russell Wilson. You've got to tuck that damn football, man. Tuck that ball, run down the field, slide. You got the first down. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Golly. Yeah, you got to slide in moments like that, man. You got to slide in moments like that. He got way too fucking greedy. And believe it or not, that's solely on his shoulders. That's solely on his shoulders. Because you know better. You know better. I would want to see what he saw. Okay, so here we go from the back angle, right? He's going to tuck that ball. Nobody's there. Here comes the defender. Russell saw him. Russell saw him. What are you doing? Mans came out of the end zone. Russell looked at him. They made eye contact. Oh, my God. Bro. You got to tuck that ball, bro. You saw him. You fucking saw him. You saw him. Come on, man. All right, defense, make a play. If they score a touchdown, it's going to be incredibly demoralizing. I'll tell you that much right now. All right, Derrick Henry. Oh, my God, he broke out. He broke out. Fall on the ground. Thank the Lord he lost his balance. Thank the Lord he lost his balance. We got to keep him here. Hold him here. We're gonna want to get back down the field. If we get favorable field positioning and force a punt here, that'd be beneficial. He wanted that rushing touchdown. You could get that sumbitch on the next plays, you know? Like sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry. Because what's the difference between a 30-yard rushing touchdown and a 6-yard rushing touchdown? Or pardon me, a 4-yard rushing touchdown. It's still 6 points. Ain't nobody going to be on, oh, man, but he ran from 6 more yards further. God damn it, Isaiah Likely, that's a first down. Big fucking pass right there. Beanie Bishop can't guard his big ass. God damn it, they're out of the end zone. They out the hair. Yeah, that's a horrible turnover because it's one of those self-induced ones. Kudos to Baltimore for forcing the fumble. I'm not taking anything away from them, but you've got to slide in that moment. Come on now. The Don said you're a Ravens fan, but the Steelers are looking like championship level team. Much respect. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Y'all too as well, man. Both of these teams, they play very similar. Just that Hill ain't going nowhere. Take his ass down. Gain of only a few. We've got to hold them here. They got a long way to go, but we've got to be able to get off the field on third down and force third downs. These is the type of situations that absolutely demoralize a team. You get yourself a turnover. The only way to nullify the effects of a turnover is if you prevent the other team from cashing in on it. Pittsburgh's done a hell of a job this season doing that, but the past don't matter. Only thing that's in front of you is this current game right here. Go out there and make a play. TJ Watt's got 17 sacks against Baltimore in 16 matchups, so he's going to have to go make a play. Justice Hill, huge fucking carry. Oh, Justice Hill is down. Oh, my God, he's knocked out. Justice Hill is knocked out. Justice Hill is fucking knocked out. Somebody touch him. Bro, he's knocked out. Somebody fucking touch him. Bro, he's concussed. Bro, what are you just touching his butt and his back for? Fam, he's not moving. Jesus Christ. Hey, man. Flip him over. He's asleep. Oh, no. No. All right, his feet is moving. His feet is moving. Jesus Christ. This man over here just holding his back, bro. He's knocked the fuck out. God damn. Hey, I hope he all right, bro. I hope he all right. Jeez Louise, man. That's a tough, that's a hell of a tackle. Very tough landing right there for I ain't gonna do the whole bit, but I hope he's all right, fam. I hope he's all right. Godly. Yeah, he just laying there. I hope he's okay. Freaking sideline, whoever that was on staff, just like make sure he can move, bro. Like wiggle him a little bit or something. Don't just stand there over there like, yeah, all right, yo, we're here for you if you need it. He's not moving. He could be choking on a mouthpiece or something. Flip him over. No, you can't really protect your head in that situation. He got hit and then he's in a very unorthodox position. And if he tried to put the football, because the hand that had the football was closest to the head, he tried to move the football over there because you already got hit that hard. If the ball come loose, it's going to land inbounds. Of course, safety first, but I hope he's all right. But Jesus Christ, man. Christopher said you never want to do that because it could be a spine injury. So you don't want to move him or touch him until the medical professionals get. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Golly, though, that was kind of frightening. Tomlin was hella pissed at Russ. Well, yeah, because he got greedy. Because you got to understand, in games like this, the team that doesn't make a mistake usually goes on to win. So you don't want to make a mistake. All right, he's back up now. Yeah, they're going to bring him inside. He probably had the wind knocked out of him. Definitely a concussion as well. They got to bring him to the back. Oof. If Baltimore wins this game, they clinch a playoff berth. If Pittsburgh wins, they clinch the division. Yeah, landed on his neck. All right, here we go. Golly, defense going to need to make a play here. They're at midfield now. They came out of their own end zone. No, they're already in Pittsburgh territory. Somebody's going to need to make a play. Somebody's going to need to make a play for Pittsburgh. There's a play action. Lamar's going down the middle. Got a man. There's Zay Flowers. Oh, and that's a face mask. And the face mask is coming. And the face mask is coming. That's an extra fucking 15. Jesus Christ, Minka Fitzpatrick. And the face mask is coming. Jesus Christ, bro. Oh, my God. Remember what I said in my post game. See, this is what I always say when you run it. Fucking hands like this, bro. Hands like this. Hands like this. You add an extra 15. This pretty much puts them, what, inside the 15-yard line? They in striking. They are where? Inside the 20 now. Jesus Christ. Yep, Lamar's just going to run himself. Would the Ravens drop down to the 6th seed, switching with the Chargers if the Ravens lose? No. No, because the Chargers lost to Baltimore. So Baltimore would still stay in front of Los Angeles. And as long as they have the same record, they'd be in front of Los Angeles. Yeah, so as long as they have the same record, they'd be in front of Los Angeles. And I recall Baltimore did play Denver. I think they may have. Did they beat Denver? I think they beat Denver. Oh, Jackson to the end. No passing complete. No flag, no flag, no flag, no flag, no flag. All right, third down coming. Third and long coming. All right. They played Denver. Did they beat Denver? Oh, no, they didn't play Denver. Wait, Baltimore? No, they did. Yeah, they beat Denver. Oh, shit, they smoked Denver. Yeah, so Baltimore is, as long as they have the same record as the Chargers in Denver, they're locked in at the 5 seed. Because they beat the Chargers, they beat Denver. But we'll cross that bridge when we have to cross that bridge. Brainbox, but 20 will say, hey, Chill, you're an uber casual football fan, just enjoying the content a little bit. You know, is from Madden back in the 2000s. What's the difference between Pittsburgh clinching a win and the Ravens clinching a win? To the end zone, got his man. That's Bateman. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Jesus Christ, Pittsburgh. What the fuck, bro? Russell Wilson, put the camera on Russell Wilson. Put the camera on Russell Wilson, because that's his fault. Put the camera on Russell Wilson, because that's his fault. There's a fucking momentum switcher right here. You had an opportunity to go down the field, march again, get yourself 7 points. Instead, you fumble inside the 5. Baltimore goes 95+ yards for the fucking touchdown. This is a momentum fucking shifter right here. This is a momentum shifter right here. You had an opportunity to have 14 unanswered points and force them to have to make a decision, but instead you trail by fucking 7. Stupid football. You have to find a way not to fuck yourself. And unfortunately, Pittsburgh out here pulled out a goddamn dildo and decided, hey, let's go for a ride. Now, let me tell you something right now. To answer your question, Brainbox, the difference between Pittsburgh clinching a win and the Ravens clinching a win, if Pittsburgh wins, they clinch a home game in the postseason. So if Pittsburgh wins, they get they clinch the division, so they win the AFC North, and they automatically will have a home game in the postseason. And for all intents and purposes, if I'm not mistaken, because of Houston's loss, if Pittsburgh would have, if they won today, they will be locked in at the 3 seed because their in the conference record would be better. Well, no, actually, no. Houston could still possibly get them. But Pittsburgh would, for all intents and purposes, be locked in at that 3 seed. If Baltimore wins, Pittsburgh still leads in the division, but Baltimore will... no. Pittsburgh wouldn't lead in the division because, Baltimore would jump them. Baltimore would take the lead in the division. Pittsburgh would drop down to the wild card. But they have a playoff win. I said playoff win. They have a playoff berth. Berth, not a win, a berth. Fuck. Good drive right there from Baltimore. And now, if you're the Steelers, this is where they're going to start. Baltimore going to pin their ears back. Russell Wilson's going to have to shake that shit off and go out there. And he's been having a good game, too. Only one incompletion, marching down the field on both drives, and then you fuck yourself like that. Come on, man. Whoa. Hold on, wait a minute. Z Monkey said, hoping for a torn ACL for Jackson or any other Ravens injury. Hold on, timeout. We don't do that, bro. You in timeout. We don't do that, fam. What the fuck are you on? We don't do that, fam. Hell no, that's crazy. That's crazy. You're done, fam. You're done. You ain't chatting for the rest of the day. You done, fam. What you on, bro? Ain't no damn way. Ain't nobody doing that. You don't come over here cheering for people to get hurt. The fuck? You're done, bro. You're done. The man himself said top 5 dual quarterbacks of all time. Jackson, Vic, Newton, Young, Tarkenton. Hurts will join that category. It's just a matter. He'll probably end up knocking out Tarkenton because you can't deny, the ability of Hurts being able to go and run. And then Steve Young he wasn't really known for his running, but when he did tuck the football, it was very, very positive and things of that nature. Monkey goes, King goes, Patuan said, we don't cheer for injuries over here. Indeed, we don't. I don't know what that man was on. That dude was tripping. Pack that man up. Your chatting is done. We don't do that shit. Somebody tell him.
You know what? I'll tell you this. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. You washed.
All right, here we go. Pittsburgh's offense taking the field now, trailing by 7 again. You need yourself a score here. You need a score here because touchdown or a field goal. Yes, indeed. Rest in peace to Rey Mysterio Sr. Nathan put 2 on and said, let's not forget about Joe Theismann. Dual threat? No. He's not in that conversation for dual threat quarterback. Tough injury, if that's what the conversation was, but there we go. Russell's going to throw. He's got time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here comes the rush. Throw the football away. Throw the football away. Golly. Carolina said, you just had a birthday. Can you get a shout out? It was last night. Well, happy birthday to you, Carolina. And cheers to you. I'll take a drink for you. If the Chiefs make the Super Bowl, does that make Mahomes top 2 all time? If they make the Super Bowl and win, yes. They win. They get the 3-peat. If he gets another one, he's gonna jump Montana regardless. But if now he gets the 3-peat, he's legitimately in competition with Brady. Where if he gets 5, It's almost like, and I said this before, it's almost like what was happening with Peyton Manning. If Peyton Manning had, let's just say if Peyton Manning was 4-0 in the Super Bowl and Brady still won 7, you could still make the case that Peyton's the greatest of all time, because you cannot deny the regular season things that nobody touches Peyton. Nobody touches Peyton. He's by himself, right? But the playoff woes, 9 one-and-dones, choking, things of that nature. Now, granted, his defense never really did him much favors for the most part. But there are some games in there where it's like, yo, Peyton, I don't want to say cost him the game, but he didn't play very well, you know? So oh, damn, that's a delay of game. That's a delay of game. Did we use a timeout? Is it a flag, or did we get, if we didn't use a timeout, what are we doing? You can't afford to take the delay of game here. Yep, we use a timeout. All right, so no delay of game. But Mahomes gets a championship and they get the three-peat. He's competing with Brady. And if he gets 5 championships, you could talk about him as the greatest of all time. Because the only argument that Brady will have is just, well, he has this many rings. But the dominance that you could have and the first three-peat ever in Super Bowl history, bro, it's a wrap. Peyton should have 3. Nah, he should have 2. He should have 2. Got absolutely thrashed against Seattle, and then he threw a bad interception against New Orleans, and the Colts offense just was not playing as well as they could, but the Saints defense was nothing to scoff at. So there is that. Thoughts on Kyle Pitts? He needs to go to a different team. Now, granted, he's underperforming like a motherfucker. It's not just solely on being on Atlanta, but he needs to change the scenery. He has absolutely no confidence out there in Atlanta, and he's playing terrible as well. So it's a concerted effort between both. I think the organization, the quarterbacks that he's had, and then furthermore, his play as well. He needs to get out of Atlanta, go somewhere else, and maybe they could resurge his career. Oh, my God. Here comes a rusher on Russell. He's cooked. He's cooked. He's punting. Oh, my God. We're going to have to punt. Jesus Christ, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. Golly, what are we doing? What are we doing? We need some defensive magic over here. I told you guys, this is the game of momentum in this battle of the AFC North. This is the game of momentum. You cannot afford to go and make a mistake. And Pittsburgh made a mistake when Russell Wilson got overzealous and fumbled that damn football inside the 5. You can't do that. You absolutely cannot do that. Nathan Batuan said, unless if Kansas City somehow collapses in the playoffs, it's a possibility. It can't happen. Too many one-win games, you could mess around and, I said one-win game, one possession, wins, you could always, get screwed. So there is that. Oh, by the way, that was a sack. That was a sack, so you know what that means. Hit the music.
Anybody got more of that Loompa Loompa weed?
Yeah, Nathan, cheering for somebody's injury is definitely, to get injured is definitely disrespectful indeed. Because that's not why you play the game. That's not why you cheer the game. Like some people, of course you want to see your team win, but why wouldn't you want to see your team win by besting the opponent at their best? Like imagine if, let's say, and I don't want to use a team that's never had like success, because at that point now you're gonna accept it no matter what. Let's say if you're Kansas City, right? You've won 2 championships. And this is a hypothetical, so I'm not wishing any injuries on anybody. Let's say now, come playoff time, Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, because there's 2 quarterbacks in Pittsburgh, C.J. Stroud, Josh Allen, Bo Nix, or whatever. Well, maybe not so much Bo Nix. I mean, you're a rookie or whatever. Let's just say there's season-ending injuries to the best players of the remaining teams. And then when you meet whoever from the NFC in the Super Bowl, their team is completely depleted. You had a dominant, run through the postseason, but everybody's hurt. You've won. But is that something you could sit over there and really boast about? Now, a win's a win. You can't take away the championship. I ain't telling you can't go over there and celebrate. But if you win, wouldn't you want to beat the other team at their best? I want to leave no doubt. I'm not just trying to go in there, they were without their guy, but hey, it's the NFL, next man up. Don't get me wrong. This is what I'm saying. You gotta do what you gotta do. But see, here's the thing. Mickey Mouse win, you could say Mickey Mouse, but at the end of the day, it's gonna go down as a championship. But I'm saying from a player and a fan's perspective, you can't sit over there and be on some, yeah, man, woo, we dominated. We cooked, woo. Ain't no way. Treeborg said, you don't give a damn. Hey, listen, injuries is a part of the game, but I'm not going to sit over. I'm saying ain't nothing to be boastful about. I ain't saying you can't celebrate. I ain't saying you can't be happy that your team won, but don't go over there boasting, poking your chest out like, yeah, man, we's the best. Although you're the healthiest team sometimes wins. But I don't think it's anything worth boasting about. William giving out even more gifts. Defense needs to make a play. Defense needs to make a play. Come on now. Defense got to go and make a play. Desperately need him to go and make a play. Classic Man put 5 on, said, just saw the video of the ball boy having to get the ref's attention for Andy Reid to get a timeout. Safe to say Andy Reid needs to drop a few weights so he can move. Yeah, he definitely does need to go drop some doggone pounds. He's too old and too big. He's too old and too big. He's pushing 70. I think Andy Reid is about 67, 68 at the moment. He needs to drop some doggone pounds. Start walking 10,000, steps a day. He's fat. It's very difficult to be that weight at that age. Granted, he keeps himself active by, the line of work, but he needs to drop some fucking weight. Because there's no doubt in my mind he probably got sleep apnea or some shit like that. There we go. Easy. Zay Flowers. That's going to be enough for a first down right there.
14 grams of crap.
Major Nichols put 5 on it. Because most of these dudes have never truly been competitive. Just watch from the sidelines. That's why they cheer for people to get hurt. Yeah, it's brutal, bro. It's brutal. And I learned that about sports fans for the most part. Because I always, I don't even say always, but when I was a kid, I always thought, I guess I'm going to have to say always. When I was a kid, I always thought that most people who were fans had played before. But there's a lot of people who had never played any sport, hadn't done anything competitive ever in life. And then even when they had to do something competitive, they weren't competitive. Wow, he threw it across his body and gets a completion. No, the ball is out. Is that a catch or is it incompletion? They're going to say it's incomplete. It should be incomplete. It should be incomplete. I'd love if it was a fumble, but it should be incomplete. So that is definitely something that should be taken into account as well, because there's a lot of people who are fans who had never done anything competitive, and they really haven't been competitive at any point in life for all intents and purposes. They're cool with being average, which isn't a problem. If you want to be average, cool, but just don't expect extraordinary results for average, or just extraordinary outcomes and results for average, amount of work that was put in. Jesus Christ, Herbig, you got to get to Jackson there. Don't drop him. No penalties. All right, so 3rd and long coming up. It's about to be a 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7, I think they're going to give us. Got to get a stop here. Got to get off the football field on third down. Got to get off the football field on 3rd down. Hey, stop arguing with each other. Come on now. Let's get a stop. We're approaching 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. Let's get a stop. Come on now. TJ Watt magic. Some TJ Watt magic. Let's get some TJ Watt magic.
14 grams.
Damn it. It's Mark Andrews. That's a first down, and they're inside Pittsburgh territory. This is Pittsburgh's fucking problem. Inability to get off the football field on 3rd down when we absolutely need it. Oh, my God. The momentum completely fucking flipped after that fumble, bro. The momentum fucking flipped after that fumble, fam. I felt it in my spirit. BT put 5 on it. The NFL has fixed seasons for a long time, especially for Tom Brady. A career NFL is a business. It is a business, but I'm not going to say it was fixed for, oh, my God, fucking Derrick Henry's running people over. NFL is a business. They have an idea of who they want to win the Super Bowl every single year. You can have an idea of who you want to win the Super Bowl every year, but the players have to go out there and win it. The players got to go out there and win it. Hence why I'll always say the NFL can only be rigged to a certain, degree. And sports as a whole, especially team sports, it can only be rigged to a certain degree. But the players still got to go out there and perform. If Brady went out there looking like motherfucking Nate Peterman and you just keep throwing the football into the chests of the opposition, it really doesn't matter if the NFL wants you to win if you find ways to go out there and lose. Now, I'm not going to make it seem as if there aren't, elements of, favorable calls that can go in different players, direction, but it's on the players to go out there and play. You've got to be able to rise above for all intents and purposes. Because there's been times in which you could watch a game and you feel as if it's being rigged for one team, and the team that is being rigged for ends up losing the game. And you're like, oh, shit. All right. Yeah, they're going to the 2-minute warning. Fucking Pittsburgh, bro. Oh, my God. Hold them to a field goal. Please just hold them to a field goal here. If they score a touchdown here, I'm not going to hold you. I'll never lose hope on my team, but it's looking incredibly grim if they were to mess around and lose this and give up a touchdown here. Fucking first and fumble. Jesus Christ. Oh. Thoughts on European football and Formula One? I have no thoughts. European football. What is European football? What is European football? Formula One, no opinion. Who I got? Usyk or Fury? I'm actually Fury. I'm leaning towards Usyk to go and defend, but soccer's not European football. Soccer's just football. Could have just said soccer. I've never heard somebody call soccer European football. That's the first I've ever heard of that. Wow. That's the first I've ever heard of that. Huh. What do you know? What do I think of soccer? I enjoy soccer. Soccer's fun. I enjoy it.
By 14 grams of crap.
BT for 5-1 said that's why businesses have what are called backup plans in case their first plan doesn't go as planned. Well, yes, of course, you could always have contingency plans, things of that nature, but still, you could say, hey, this team, if they won, that'd be great. It'd be incredibly marketable, and you could drive a shit ton of revenue. If this team won, that'd be great. But then I would assume if I was the NFL and I was trying to rig things, you're constantly having to say, oh, well, this team, because it's not like the NBA where you need to be in a big market per se. Because believe it or not, if Cleveland was to mess around and make it to a Super Bowl and take on Cleveland versus who's another bottom feeding team in the NFC? Who's a bottom feeding team in the NFC? Cleveland and Carolina, right? You have a chance to make that box office. People will go and tune in. You can pitch it as a Cinderella story. I think the NFL, there's so many ways. No, the Giants is New York market. It would work. So there's a lot of ways that you can make it work in the NFL. So that's where I think the element of rigging things, it would have to be like for certain narratives that you want to have happen. But it's not like the NBA where if it was the NBA, you have like the Detroit Pistons taking on the Washington Wizards. Motherfuckers wouldn't tune into that NBA Finals no matter how you try to spin it. But in the NFL, the NFL's king in America, you're going to get ratings one way or another. All right. Second and long, but they're inside Steeler territory. Where are they? At the 34. Jesus Christ, they're in field goal range. We've got to get a sack or a tackle for loss right here. We don't have a good pass rush. Pass incomplete. All right. They're in field goal range here. If we could hold them to a field goal here, get off the fucking field on third down and give ourselves an opportunity to go score some fucking points. Come on, man. Get a stop. What are y'all chatting about in the YouTube chat? Indiana took a big L yesterday. And to think that's what after the coach was talking about, yeah, we destroy top 25 teams. Yeah, I bet you did, huh? I bet you did. All right, here we go. Third and long. Come on, TJ. What the fuck are we doing, bro? What the fuck are we doing? We're right on Lamar. We've got to be able to get him on the ground. Jesus. Come on, man. Make a play. By the way, if Buffalo were to lose, if they lose this week, shit, they're playing against who? New England? Oh, so it's New England, Jets, New England. So just straight up divisional games. But the Chiefs actually have something to play for against Pittsburgh this upcoming Wednesday on Christmas because if they win, they lock up the number 1 seed. So expect to see the starters. Justin Tucker coming out to kick this field goal here. Nathan put 5 on it. Said, breaking news, Ricky Henderson, all-time stolen base leader in the MLB history, has died at 65. We will miss him. RIP to one of the all-time greats indeed. I took a drink for him earlier, and I'm going to take another one for him. Cheers to it. Justin Tucker, 8 missed field goals, tied for the most ever. 51-yard attempt right now of most ever in his career. But here we go, 51-yard field goal on his home turf, through the uprights, right down the middle. Right down the middle. All right. There you go. You wanted to see that 51-yard field goal. They didn't want to take that 59-yard field goal. I wish we could have backed them up a bit further. So now Pittsburgh has to go get some points. Pittsburgh must go get some fucking points here. It is imperative that we go and we get ourselves some fucking points here. Under no circumstance can we end this drive empty-handed. We're getting the football to start the second half. We must put points on the board. By the way, there's a I will be on Tom Grossi's channel later this evening for his 8:30 stream, so stay tuned for that. I will be joining him on his stream, so looking forward to that. Yeah, the fucking fumble cost us, but, you know, there is that. Rey Mysterio Sr., not Rey Mysterio Jr. I know because Rey Mysterio is now older, and he's indeed a senior, and Dominic's father. He's still Rey Mysterio Jr., despite being 50 years old in a week. So, yeah, it was Rey Mysterio's uncle who passed away. Shit that was crazy was when I was on Twitter and the news broke yesterday morning, they were like, oh, y'all had me scared here. I thought Rey Mysterio died. I'm like, yo, just because it's not the Rey Mysterio that you know don't mean that Rey Mysterio ain't died. Like, a Rey Mysterio still died. All right, come on now, Pittsburgh. We got to get down the field and get ourselves some points. We got to go down the field and get ourselves some points. Field goal, touchdown. Field goal, touchdown. One or the other, but a touchdown would be optimal. A field goal, we could settle for that. All right, here we go. Jalen Warren, good carry, positive yardage, gain of 4. Gain of 4. I was hoping maybe we could get a face mask, but we're not going to get that. And we only got one timeout, so we got to get on the ball. Let's move with a sense of urgency. And Baltimore has 3 timeouts, so we need a first down right here because they're going to call timeout if we don't get the first down. Come on, Russ. There it is. Get the first down, Mike Williams. Get out of boots. God damn it. That's a first down. We got to hurry. Get out of boots. This man, Russell, playing with a bracelet. I never was really able to get into bracelets. I'm not going to hold you. I never was really able to get into bracelets. Chains, I could do that. Bracelets, I don't know. All right, Russell, get out of boots. Oh, shit. Ah, damn, we're still moving. Get back on the ball. Good catch, Calvin Austin, but we got to get out of boots. Come on now. Russell, you're seasoned. You know how to play this game. We're approaching the 45. Let's get on the ball. Get on the ball. 50 seconds. Oh, they're playing back. Oh, my God. Run it. Throw it hot. What are we doing? Why are we not throwing it hot? Oh, my God. Oh, I miss Ben Roethlisberger. But, bro, Russell Wilson's a fucking vet. What the hell? Throw it hot. Nobody's guarding our inside receiver. Throw that son bitch hot. What? We just wasted a down. Pratt Fryer move standing right there. Throw it hot. What the hell? Bro, you've been playing football at the pro level for too long. They gave us a first down right there. Now it's 3rd and 4. Jesus Christ. All right. We might have to use this timeout early. Russell got Fryer move. Get back on the ball. Spike it. We'll lose it down. We'll take the loss down. Spike it. Unless we got to play. Jesus Christ, we're at 27 seconds. Oh, my God. All right. Come on now. Get set. All right, let's move. Dump it off. Get out of bounds. Jalen Warren. Timeout. Fuck. All we got is time for a fucking field goal. Timeout now. Take a shot and then field goal. Fuck. All right, we're getting the field goal range, but Jesus Christ, why the fuck did we not throw it hot, bro? Throw it hot. We had the seam right there. Oh, yeah, they should have thrown a flag for face mask. That should have been a face mask. Oh, no. That's shoulder pad. No face mask. That's shoulder pad. I'll take that back. That shoulder pad. He grabbed shoulder pad. It's because his head was over there. I think maybe Jalen. Well, I mean, I don't want to say he was trying to sell it. No, that's not a face mask. No face mask. No face mask. No face mask. That's shoulder pad. No face mask. Red Bull spiked with vodka. Fun fact, I mentioned this before. Red Bull has never worked as that stimulant for me. I don't know why. It's never worked. Even when I was in college, it's supposed to accelerate, I guess, the effectiveness of the drink. It's never worked for me. Red Bull's never worked for me. Like I think all of these things are placebos for me, to be quite honest with you.
14
Red Bull, painkillers, all this stuff, it's done nothing for me. Nothing.
Then you sell it.
Just dump it off, be safe, get back on the ball, spike it. Dump the ball off, be safe. Yup, there you go, Russell. Slide. There you go. Back on the ball, spike it. 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 Spike it. Get back. Van Jefferson, get online. And spike it. There we go. Field goal. Bring them out there. Where we at? The 33, 50-yard field goal. We can make this. Boswell's been money. 50-yard field goal. We can make this. Good play call. Take the QB draw, run up the middle, get back on the ball. Smart idea. All right, come on, Boswell, leading the league in points right now. 38 made field goals. Come on, Boswell, you got this. 51-yard attempt, right down the middle. There's no reason for you to miss, brother. No sliding. Got it, down the middle. Beautiful. We needed some points. We got ourselves some points. That's halftime. Trailing by 7. We're going to get the ball back to start the second half where we play our best football. All right. That fucking first half, that fumble from Russell Wilson is bad. But, hey, amnesia. Mr. Sunshine, put one gift on. Giving out a gift. Junior put 5 on and said, sorry if you already discussed this, but thoughts on Ryan Clark, Aaron Rodgers situation. I actually am not really aware of what the origin of their back and forth just so happens to be. All I know is I saw Aaron Rodgers on McAfee mention something about if you're going to critique him or whatever, mention your vax status first. I don't know where that came from. Now, I know the type of person Rodgers is, but I don't know what the origin of everything was. And then I saw Ryan Clark responded with a lengthy video, and I'm really not understanding what their background, what the background and origin of this beef just so happens to be. I have no clue. KJW said, how am I able to articulate myself? Every time you talk, it sounds like you're talking out of your ass. Breaths, well, for one, let me not say master the art of silence, taking a breath to gather your thoughts, eliminate, get rid of those things because they're filler words and sounds that people put into the midst of their sentences because they feel uncomfortable with that brief silence. So I don't say like often. But if you take into account speech in today's day and age in the 21st century, like is embedded in the midst of a sentence numerous times over. Somebody will say, I was eating and like the food had tasted very good and like it reminded me of when I had turkey and like the turkey was kind of succulent, somewhat like a duck. And like I put the pepper on top and like they add in like profusely in the midst of the sentence. So the best way to get rid of that, pause. There's nothing against in the midst of the sentence, pause. The same thing for like goes with There's space for but pace yourself in the midst of the conversation. Then for articulating words and enunciating words, I don't want to say read the thesaurus or read the dictionary like I do. But pace yourself in the middle of the sentence and what it is that you're talking about and have an idea of where it is that you want to go. I would like to say I have a knack, talent, if you will, maybe a skill of being able to work my way through my thoughts in real time in the midst of a sentence. I could have no idea where it is that I want to go with a sentence, but my mind will work fast enough to where I'll get there. So that's kind of the idea. There's an but that's warranted. Crush put a 5 on it. Now it's in my mind. Kansas and Detroit in the Super Bowl. You already planned your watch party. Well, that'd be great. First and foremost, put 5 on it. The only issue is Detroit has an array of injuries at the moment. So I'm hoping they can get healthy come postseason time. However, they're not in a position where they can rest because the Eagles are on their heels. If in the event Detroit were to lose a game and Philly wins out, they lose the 1 seed. So it's a tough situation for them. It's a tough situation for them. Treeborg said, Cap, he's right. He's doing as you were typing. Well, there it is. Texas is up 28-10. Shit. What do you know? I have to eat. I haven't eaten anything all day. I believe I have some videos here that I can throw in during halftime. We'll do this. This is 6 minutes. This one is 7. This one is shorter. By the way, there's a commentary I'm dropping tonight. So stay tuned for that. Now it's in my mind. Now I'm saying and It's in my mind. Fastest KO. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. Okay. Must educate yourself before precipitation on the ventricle of calamity. See what you did there. I don't know why I struggled on that. Need to win out. Need the Lions and Vikings to lose at least one. Indeed. Dogs got to whoop ass. We'll see in the college game. But let me grab myself something here to consume here at halftime. And there can be 2 videos that I can put here. Let me see. Ooh, this one was blocked. So I will go with this one. I will go with this one. 6 minutes, but doable. Someone gifted you a membership? Yes, indeed. How do I stay away from betting on my team, or can I objectively bet? I can bet on my team, but I have to choose a bet that I believe makes sense. Just outright saying the team will win, I never feel comfortable with that. I'll always go with isolated players and say, hey, I think this will happen. I think that will happen. But let me go grab myself some food, and here is a halftime video to watch until I return.
Let the games begin.
Round 1, fight.
Take it down with 1 hit.
Women into the pavement.
Ooh, I'm about to die.
Man is a reincarnate. Hand turned him into a skittle rolling underneath the couch.
They see me rolling, they hate it.
Oh, I missed.
He only one thing left to do. Gotta write their names in the death note.
Now die!
Fuck.
This motherfucker's dead.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Where the
ambulance. Why the man body still
The
right
man
there?
ain't supposed to be laying
Call the
there.
damn ambulance.
All of you are dead.
Jesus Christ.
All right. I got a burrito here. Sunshine giving out 5 more gifts. Hold on, wait a minute. Where's Dr. Umar when you need him? Brother stepped into the chat and decided, just like everybody else giving out gifts, I would like to also throw my name in the hat and give out
Donations. 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 Gifts. 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 More gifts. More gifts.
Second half is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. Second half is upon us. It's time now. Pittsburgh got to come out and set the tone. Come out with a touchdown here. Need to get a touchdown here. Field goal would be nice, but you got to come down the field. Get yourself a touchdown right now. Yoke, what's going on? Subscribe now. 4 months. I appreciate you. Clemson's getting fucked right now? Shit. If Pittsburgh uses screen pass more, they can get yards. Yes, they can. They can. All right.
Then you sell it.
All right. Timothy, put 2 on it. And said 14 grams. Oh, Lord, you must have been trying out to go out here and get your what?
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Now go home and smoke some more crack.
Who was on crack?
No gain on first down. No gain on first down here. Second down, they're going to run a play action. Oh, you got Van Jefferson. Get rid of the ball. Russ had Jefferson first. Why did he not throw the ball immediately? They were able to close in on him. He had him first, bro. Release the damn football. Yeah, I'm not sure who on a bootleg like that, the first read would have to be Jefferson. Who is he looking at? Yeah, Pittsburgh has a plus 71 point differential in the third quarter. But that the statistics don't mean shit if you don't go out there and execute it in the real time. Calvin Austin got to get set. Yeah, he got reset, so there won't be an illegal shift. But here comes Hamilton. Pass is going to be caught, but he's short of the first down. Should have dumped it off to fucking Van Jefferson on the last play. We're going to have to punt now. Golly. 3 and out to kick off the damn half. Brutal. Oh, Moof was coming open on the, but that's a tough pass across your body. Let's get a good punt. Let's get a good punt. There you go. Great punt. Great fucking punt. Great fucking punt. Great fucking punt. Pin them inside the 10. Beautiful fucking punt. Oh my God, but we got to execute on defense. We got to execute on defense. We got to execute on defense because they went 95 plus on us after the damn fumble recovery. We got to execute on defense. Yes, TJ time for sure. We need a dynamic play here from Pittsburgh's defense. We need a dynamic play. The Fury Usyk fight is getting spicy. Where are they fighting at, actually? Where are they fighting at? Let's see here. Do I have a link? I don't. Shit, ain't nothing working. Yeah, I got some pick'ems for the game. Let me slide them up in here. I have Raquan Smith under 10 tackles. Right now, he's got 5. DeMonte KZ under 6. He's got 4. Chris Boswell, 3 made field goals. He's only got 1. Joey Porter left the game. I don't think he came back in. He's under 5 tackles. Highsmith under 3 tackles. I need Lamar Jackson to take 3 sacks. He only took 2 thus far, but hopefully on this drive they can make something happen. Russell Wilson has taken 2 sacks. I need him to stay there and not get more. And then last but not least, Mark Andrews' longest reception has been 9. And then I believe I have one more. Derrick Henry is 6 yards away from destroying this here pick'em. Russell Wilson under 211. Justice Hill is gone. I don't think he's coming back. I had him under over 3 catches. That's not going to happen. TJ with 3 solo tackles. That could still possibly go down. Hayward, 1 more tackle destroys this. Najee Harris under 46 yards. Right now he's got 23. Warren under 8 carries. I don't see that one happening because he seems to be the premier back for tonight. And then Mike Williams under 16 yards receiving. And, well, we'll see how that plays out. But one way or another, I need some TJ magic right here. I need some TJ magic right here. Is a fight going on right now between Usyk and Fury? Because it's hella early, unless they're fighting in a different country. Oh, what do you know? Joey Porter is back. Lone Wolf is that? Oh, they're in Dubai. Okay. Oh, it's round 10 between Fury and Usyk. God damn, I thought it was later tonight. Well, what do you know? I'll have to watch the fight after. 40 seconds left in the 10th round. Shit, who does it look like who's winning? Oh, my God, Derrick Henry's got a seam. Tackle his ass. Come on, man. Golly, Derrick Henry. Well, that destroys that pick'em over there. He did what he had to do. Yeah, Derrick Henry did what he had to do. Ever thought about expanding my commentary? Well, I mean, yeah. Yes and no. Only because with YouTube, copyright's been an issue, and I haven't been able to build a partnership with an organization, so it's become very difficult. So I try to just utilize and do commentary on what I can. Oh, they got laundry on the field. Is this a false start? Yeah, it's a false start. This coming back. Where's Patrick Queen? Patrick Queen's on the field. He ain't making no damn plays, though. YouTube is oversensitive. Indeed it is. And I heard a lot of people tell me, go to Rumble, things of that nature. There's no market at the moment of people going and seeking it out. Like, you go for your favorite YouTubers, but you go support them elsewhere. You're not gaining new support over there. That's where the problem lies. Lamar dump it off. There's Henry. He got no hands, though, but he was able to make a catch and made some people miss. Oh, my God, bro. Come on, man. We got to be able to make some fucking tackles or something, fam. We're going to have a bad time tonight. We're having a bad time tonight. We can't make tackles, bro. We can't make tackles. Yeah, Watt is trying to bait himself towards getting that penalty. We've got to make sure tackle. Landon Robinson got to get that tackle on Henry. We keep trying to get to the football. Derrick Henry's hard to make fumble. Granted, we made him fumble last game, but still. Bro, secure the tackle first. Oh, Lamar kept it. Lamar kept it. We didn't even take a look at him. Lamar kept the fucking football. Jesus Christ. That's a first down. Again, they're moving the chains. We got to get them off the field. We have to get them off the field. We have to get them off the field.
14 grams of
Dr. Disrespect has a lot of followers. He bought like 15K over. Yeah, but the thing is, you bring your people over. I'm not bringing over the populace. I ain't got that. Like, I have a decent fan base that's there or a subscriber base that's there, but not enough to where it would make a dent. Like, it would end up being a loss than a win. Oh, my God, another fucking missed tackle. Oh, wow, Joey Porter was able to get him on the ground, but Jesus Christ. Thank the Lord Mark Andrews doesn't have great balance. Joey Porter able to get the tackle over there, but that would have been another huge gasher because we can't make tackles. We've got to be like what the Patriots were during their dynasty, sure tacklers. Like if there's one thing that I'll always give Belichick is that the ability of his team to be able to go out there and make sure tackles. Louis the King Patoon said, who do I have winning the college football playoff? I have almost no clearance to give a contrite opinion. However, I will say if there was a squad that I would love, for all intents and purposes, say win it, it'd be cool for Oregon. Ohio State's a possibility. Texas would be cool. 3rd and 1. Derrick's going to be stopped. All right. But you know who John Harbaugh is. We're able to get the stop of Landon Roberts, able to slow him down there. But are we going to see a punt or are they going to go for it? We've seen them go for it on their side of the field on 4th down before. Maybe not this early, but hell of a play, hell of a play. Able to force a punt. No penalties, no penalties. They might hard count us now. They might hard count us now. Ah! Almost got back there for the block. Let the ball go. Let the ball go. Let the ball go. Oh, we wanted to catch interference. We're not going to get it. All right. Pittsburgh, somebody's going to need to make a play. Somebody's going to have to make a play. By the way, somebody let me know what the who ends up winning between Fusick and I said Fusick, between Fury and Usyk. Said it's round 12 now. Oh shit, well there it is. Championship round, well there it is. My links aren't working. Let me see if perhaps I can scheme my way. Oh, wait. I think I might have got it. Yeah, I got it. Yep, 2:30 left. Yeah, I got it. Tank Dell diagnosed with a dislocated kneecap. $10-17 already. Are we finally getting a shootout between these two teams? Absolutely not. 10-17 in the third quarter is nowhere near a shootout. This must be sarcastic. All right, hurry up with this damn commercial. Get Russell Wilson back on the field. Get Russell Wilson back on the field. Yeah, if I had to, I still really enjoy watching Tyson Fury, but under 2 minutes left to go here in the well, I know I'm a bit delayed here, so is what it is. All right, here we go. We back from commercial. Fuck that goddamn commercial bullshit. Six more wins for Mike Tomlin versus John Harbaugh. More points from Harbaugh than wow, look how tight that is. One takeaway between them. 7 points differential between them. Fury down by 1. Well, shit. Looked like he fixing to lose then. His legs getting a little wobbly here. All right, Russell's going deep. Moon ball. Moon ball. Oh, what a catch. What a catch by Calvin Will. All right. Calvin Austin with a sensational fucking catch. Oh, my Lord. Get back on the ball. Get back on the ball. What a fucking catch. I hope it was a catch. I hope so. Did he get that foot down? Oh, yes, he did. That's a catch. That's a catch. That's a catch. High-ass snap. Oh, come on, Naj. Break a tackle, Naj. 10 seconds left in the 12th round. What a catch by Calvin Austin. Jesus Christ. Oh, they started fucking duking in the final seconds. All right, come on now. 2nd and 6. Come on, Russ. Come on, Russ. We're already inside their territory. Fuck. Naj, get outside, Naj. Lower the shoulder, Naj. Fuck. Hell of a play right there from Humphrey. Hell of a play from Humphrey. That's a no gain right there. Fuck. This could all be for naught right now. I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to hold you. If we get 4th and 2 or less, bro, go for it. We get 4th and 2 or less, fucking go for it. I don't give a damn. We need momentum. We desperately need momentum. This for the North right here. Oh, we've got to utilize. If they drop somebody back into the zone, there's going to be an opening right on top of the hash marks. If they going to drop into zone, somebody's going to be open on the hash marks. Baltimore is using a timeout, or is it us? It can't be us. Is an injury timeout? Did he lose a contact or something? But does the injury, so he has to come off the play, he has to come off the field for a play, but Nakota, pretend on it. Said shame the Steelers haven't done anything since they got beat by Green Bay in the Super Bowl. As someone from Oregon needs to win the championship. We shall see. Yeah, for Pittsburgh, it's been brutal. I made a video about like the playoff woes. Now, granted, I'm not gonna, not be appreciative of Pittsburgh's ability to win throughout the 2010s because they're only behind the Patriots in total wins in that decade. But the lack of ability to make it to the Super Bowl, let alone go and win one, has been incredibly frustrating, especially when you had teams that can compete. But I'm hoping that they can have a resurgence this year, because I think it's wide open across the NFL. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. I don't see any particular kind of openings. It's going to be on Russ. Pass over the middle. Got his man. There we go. All right, first down. First down. Wow, that's funny. It was right near the hash marks. I mean, it was there on the first play, but I don't know about the second. All right, let's see who wins. That's a good burrito. First down. It's Fryer move zone. It's Fryer move zone. Hey, I wouldn't even run the draw here. They're going to run the draw. Oh, all right, Naj. All right, Naj. Protect that football. All right, Naj. I was going to say stay away from the damn draw rather than throw the screen over the, well, maybe not so much the screen. Maybe not so much the screen. But all right, Naj, protect that football. Get yourself some yardage. I see you. Oh, here comes the announcement for Usyk and Fury. I'm not going to look at the chat. All right, here we go. 2nd and 1. Let's just get the first down. Just get the first down. Just get the first down. There it is, first down. Oh, and still. Wow, unanimous decision. He ended up getting it. What do you know? 9 straight games decided by 7 points or fewer for Pittsburgh. What do you know? Yeah, it's few. It's. Come on, Warren, protect that ball. We should have ran a hard play action fake there on first down. We've got to get a fucking play action. We should have ran it on first down. We would have caught them completely off guard off a play action on first down. Boot back the other way. They'd have never saw it coming. No, I was delayed. I was watching on crack for that final round, so I just saw it. That's why I stayed away from the chat, because I know y'all ahead of me. I don't want it to be spoiled, despite the fact I didn't see the fight. All right, here we go. To the end zone. He's got Patterson. Hold the football. Yeah! He got it. He got it. Ball never touched the ground. That's a touchdown. Scordero Patterson. There we go. Don't call him Cordero. Call him Scordero. There you go. Get yourself some points. Get yourself some fucking points. There we go. On top of your head top, Roquan Smith. Chew on that. All right. Hell of a pass, Russell. Hell of a fucking pass. William put 5 on it. So definitely your favorite YouTuber, hands down. Love your content. I appreciate you. William, that's love. That's how you make a fucking play, Cordero Patterson. Hold on to the damn football. Keep it betwixt your legs. That's how you make a damn play. Extra point coming for Boswell. You gotta make it, 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 gotta make it. Tie game. All right. All right. All right. That's what you want to see. Matt says who are my top 3 most disrespected Hall of Famers? Top 3 most disrespected Hall of Famers. So 1, Joe Namath. Joe Namath. Joe Namath, I would say disrespected Hall of Famers. Joe Namath. Disrespected Hall of Famers. Disrespected. Joe Namath. OJ, not necessarily. No, Terrell Owens is not. He was not, and not being first ballot was fucked over. But the moment that he got in, they gave him his respect. OJ is disrespected for different reasons. Refrigerator Perry's not a Hall of Famer. Stop it. Dan Marino's not disrespected. I don't think so. Let me see. Joe Namath. Because somebody not being spoken about isn't the same as disrespect, like the vitriol for certain players. So, Joe Namath, disrespected Hall of Famers. Joe Namath, somebody who would, for all intents and purposes, be underrated, but in the Hall. Namath. That's a tough one. Disrespect is a very difficult terminology to go, because I honestly don't, I can't think of anybody past Namath for disrespected Hall of Famers. A lot of you guys are mentioning Hall of Fame potential players, but they're not Hall of Famers, if you will. Oh, damn, a lot of people was agreeing with Williams, saying I'm one of their favorite YouTubers. That's love, man. I appreciate y'all. Oh, if Eli gets in, then he's on that list too, for sure. This man just headbutt the goddamn camera. Talk about unconventional scorers for Pittsburgh. Cordero Patterson and Michael Pruitt. Oh, my God, that's a bad kick. Oh, my God, Boswell, what the fuck? The football's going to come to the 40-yard line. Boswell kicked it out of bounds. What the fuck, Boswell? What are you doing? What are you doing? A damn illegal procedure? What is this, Super Bowl 37 or 38? What are you kicking the football out of bounds for? Come on. We just fucking flipped momentum, bro. And then you kick the fucking football out of bounds. Now they have the ball at the 40. We got to get a stop. We have to get a stop up front. That's the only way. We got to get a stop up front. That's the only way. Oh, here comes some pressure, but they're going to dump it off. There's Mark Andrews. Patrick Queen going to need to make a fucking play, bro. Every time I've seen this, I've looked on the screen, it's Patrick Queen getting sexed, bro. Patrick Queen going to need to do something out here, bro. He hasn't made a play at all today. He hasn't made a play today at all. You're one-on-one with Mark Andrews, bro. Y'all used to practice together. You've got to be able to make a play. What is you doing? Come on. Queen was the player of the game in the first game. Was that just enough for you to say, all right, we good? You back in Baltimore now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lamar, good tackle. Great tackle, Minka. Great tackle, Minka. Hell, that's the only thing you've been doing all season is good open field tackling. You couldn't find a better defensive back with open field tackling like Minka Fitzpatrick thus far this season. However, we still need some splash plays. Minka Fitzpatrick's been great when it comes to making tackles, but we still need some splash plays. Trebo said almost didn't let T.O. in. No, T.O. is going to get into the Hall of Fame regardless. They fucked him over by not being a first ballot. Hence why I feel like if they were, oh, Jesus Christ, Zay Flowers with the first down again. Oh, well. Damn, no Joey Porter for the rest of the game. Amazing. Amazing. This is absolutely brutal. I don't think we have a single start. We've only got one starter left in the secondary. Fuck. Come on, y'all. Get a... Come on, get him. Why? Ah, fuck. Henry's got a head of steam. Henry's got a head of steam. Jesus Christ, bro. God damn. God damn. We're 1 second short every time. Yeah, they're one step ahead of us each way. We got to get a stop. We have to take the football away. We have to take the football away. Lamar's going to keep it. Oh, that was kind of dangerous. He lowered his head all the way down. That was very dangerous from Lamar. He went like... Oh, boy. Come on, man. Somebody got to make a play. Hold them to 3 here. They've scored on back-to-back freaking red zone drives. They're the best red zone team in the NFL. Somebody's going to have to make a play. Oh, he's looking for the one-on-one over the middle. Got his man wide open. What the fuck are y'all doing? Nobody's guarding. Mark Andrews, 50th touchdown of his career. Good God, bro. That was too easy. That was too easy. You see how we making mistakes? The fumble by Russell. The illegal procedure kickoff by Boswell. We're making mistakes. Golly. It's a complete flip from the first game. It's a complete flip from the first game. Baltimore shot themselves in the foot the first game. Now we're shooting ourselves in the foot in the second game. Good God. Yup, there it is for Tucker through the uprights, and it's a 7-point lead again. Brutal, 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 brutal. Now the offense got the pressure on them. They got to go back down the field and score. That's what they need to have momentum. Pittsburgh's a momentum team. No, it's not home field advantage. It's not home field advantage. It's lack of execution. Timothy Batuan said turning into a shootout. Nah, not yet. Not yet. This is still incredible. This is still low scoring for all intents and purposes. But thus far in this game, Russell Wilson, 16 of 21, 188 yards and 2 TDs. Lamar Jackson, 14 of 21, 158 and 3 TDs. Najee Harris on the ground, 7 carries, 36 yards. Jalen Warren, 7 carries, 28 yards. Russell Wilson, 3 carries, 27 yards, a 19-yard run, but unfortunately ended with a fumble that ultimately turned into a 95-yard drive for Baltimore that really flipped the momentum in the first half. Derrick Henry, the player of the game, 16 carries, 89 yards. Through the air, Zay Flowers with 4 catches for 51 yards. Every single catch came at crucial moments. Mark Andrews, 4 catches, 37 yards, and a touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 3 catches, 29 yards, a touchdown as well. And then the last touchdown, it went to Rashad Bateman, or I should say the earlier touchdown. I believe that was the first one of the game. Rashad Bateman the second one of the game, pardon. It likely was the first touchdown of the game. With a catch, 14 yards, and a touchdown. Meanwhile, nobody on defense, for the most part, has made super groundbreaking plays. Pittsburgh had forced a fumble. Unfortunately for them, Baltimore had recovered on the opening drive. Following the opening punt from Pittsburgh, Baltimore fumbled again. Pittsburgh couldn't fall on top of the football. So, here we are with yet another 7-point deficit for the Steelers. Nathan Batuan said, remember the Rams-Chiefs game in 2018? That's a shootout, indeed. And that still had elements of defense as well. You had 2 defensive touchdowns. I believe it was Ibukam who scored twice, a pick 6 and then ultimately a fumble recovery for a touchdown. You had an element of defense in that game as well, but that was a shootout. This one ain't it. All right, here we go. Jalen Warren on the return. Difference of this game is that fucking fumble. Difference of that game is this fucking fumble. You don't fumble this football, it's probably a tie game, and now you have an opportunity to go down and score. Versus where we are right now. But this is what AFC North football is all about, fam. This is what AFC North football is all about. Jeff put 5 on, said, which Steelers crash out receiver would I prefer in the Hall of Fame, past or present? Antonio Brown. It's not even close. Although Hines Ward will, I think, eventually get in. Oh, Jesus Christ, Najee Harris with no hands. Najee Harris with no hands whatsoever. Come on, man. You got to catch the football. You had to play action. Nobody's falling for that. We're not running the damn ball. There it is, Mike. First down, Mike. Protect the football. There you go. First down, Mike Williams. Move the chains. Now we're inside Baltimore territory. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Get Jalen Warren in there and let's run a screen real quick. Get Jalen Warren in there and let's run a screen real quick. They're not going. We could keep Michael Pruitt back there just to add some additional protection. Toss over. Protect that ball, Naj. All right, we got one more play, and then that's the end of the quarter. Yeah, Najee, no hands. Yeah, that's a thing. Last play of the quarter right now. We need to get into third and manageable if possible. Oh, they're bringing heat. Oh, they're bringing heat. If Marlon Humphrey comes, we're going to have Skoranek wide open over the middle. If Marlon Humphrey comes, he's wide open. He's hot. He's hot, Russ. He's hot, Russ. Oh, was that Skoranek or was that Scotty Miller? Yo, we had him hot over the middle. How didn't he? Bro, even Brady's saying it. Show us a replay. I want to see a replay. Show us a replay. No. Come on, man. Third down coming right now. We need this. We need this. We need this. We need this. Come on, Calvin. Let's use that middle of the field. Let's use that middle of the field. Let's use that middle of the field. Come on, we're running out of time. We're running out of time. Gotta snap it. Gotta snap it. Gotta snap it. Gotta snap it. Come on now. Fuck. Dump off. Oh my God, he lost the ball again. We got it back, but Jesus Christ, we're gonna have to punt. We're gonna have to punt. We're at the 45. I don't think they have full. Wait, they just said incomplete. Well, there it is. 4th and 8. Punt. Punt. Pin him inside the 5. Punt. I don't know why the offense is walking on the field. Fam, get off the field. What the fuck are we huddling for? What are we doing? What are we doing? We're going for it on 4th and 8? Bro, we didn't. Yeah, if you could jump them off sides, there ain't no way we actually gonna run a play here. If you could bait them into using a timeout. Fam, put the ball down, ref. What the hell is a referee going over? How are we gonna take a delay a game? The ref ain't put the ball down. What the hell's going on? So it's a catch and it was recovered by the. Yeah, there's a football move. That's a catch and a fumble, and then we recovered it. Okay, so then start the fucking 4th quarter then. Oh, so now it's 4th and 5? Oh, it's 4th and 6 here. Okay, so are we gonna run a play or then go to the 4th quarter? We're not gonna run no play. We're gonna go to the 4th quarter. See what hand they're gonna play. Go to the 4th quarter. Okay, so 4th and 6. I actually don't have an issue with us going for it here, but like the referees, they should have said replay assist is gonna go and take a look at the play, because the play clock is moving. The referee holding the ball. Like, bro, what's going on? It was initially called incomplete. So because it was initially called incomplete, we were expecting 4th and 8. You put the ball down, play clock is running, you get ready to go run a play. Referee holding the ball until there's 9 seconds left on the play clock. Brady over here talking about a possible delay of game. Like, how? Referee ain't put the ball down. If they was gonna have replay assist come in, announce that son bitch, like, hey, replay assist gonna take a look at the damn play instead of having them go to the line. People running on and off the field. Good Lord. What football move did he make? He caught the ball, braced himself, moved, and then the ball came out. All right, 4th and 6, sorry. To kick off the 4th quarter. 4th and 6 to kick off the 4th quarter. It's about that time. All right. This is big time right here. Pittsburgh absolutely got to have it. Under no circumstances can they not have this one. They absolutely got to have it. Final period of the game. This is where legends are made and statements are made, but above all else, the games are won. Final 15, somebody's going to have to make a play. Who remembers the all-time scuffle on the 50-yard line when Troy got his hair snatched trying to leave the kerfuffle? I recall. Pepperidge Farm remembers. All right, here we go. 4th quarter. You know what time it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the final period of this game. 4th and 6, division title on the line in M&T Bank Stadium. Russell Wilson, Pittsburgh Steelers trailing by 7. Baltimore in front, all of the momentum on their side. Opportunity to host a playoff game as representatives of the AFC North. Russell Wilson takes the snap on 4th and 6. What's he gonna do? He's going moonball to the end zone. He's got Austin, but the pass is broken up. There's no flag. Turnover on downs. As ladies and gentlemen, it's time to crown a divisional winner. As I invite you to the 4th quarter. Hell of a goddamn play right there from Kyle Hamilton. I don't know why Russ decided to go that direction with the football. He should have launched it towards whoever was on the far side. Was that Van Jefferson? He should have went more towards Van Jefferson than towards Calvin Austin. Calvin Austin is a smaller receiver. You're not going to get that call. And you're not going to outsize Kyle Hamilton there down the field. That was a bad decision. I don't know why we decided to go for it all over there. Take the yardage. Don't try to go for it all. Bruh man, Pafavon says something needs to be done with the refs. Hell of a play right there from Hamilton. That's why he's an all-pro. That's why he's a pro bowler. And now it's on Pittsburgh to have to go get a stop when they've got a short field right now with the football in the hands of Baltimore at the 45 after they just marched down the field and got a touchdown from the 40. And there's Derrick Henry, head of steam. He's got the sideline and nobody is there. I don't think Pierre is going to make it in time. And KZ takes him down at the 10-yard line. Huge fucking carry right there. And you know Derrick Henry gets better as time, later in the game that it goes. That's a huge carry right there from Derrick Henry. Minkah Fitzpatrick got the pit. Oh, my God. He picked the right gap, but didn't get there in time. Golly, Derrick Henry's over 130 yards. Derrick Henry's over 130 yards. This man was grinning from the moment he was going down the sideline. Casey tried to get the football but couldn't. You got to hold them to a field goal here. They've scored every single red zone trip. They've scored every single red zone trip. Boy, put the ball down. The hell the referees keep holding the damn ball for? Put the goddamn ball down. That's his 700-yard game of the season. All right, here we go. There's a play action. They're going to try to go find somebody. Oh, threw it right. There you go. Minkah took it away. Pass intercepted by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Stay in bounds. Get a good block. Protect the football, Minkah. Protect the football, Minkah. There we go. There we go. That's how you make a play. That's how you make a play. Minkah Fitzpatrick takes the ball right back. There you go. There you go. Lamar with an interception picked off. Nathan Patuan said, no dreadlocks, no problem. There you go. We needed a splash play desperately. Thank you, Minkah. Thank you, Minkah. Thank you, Minkah. That's how you make a play. Lamar gives it right back. We've been waiting on fucking Minkah Fitzpatrick to make a play. Now we've got some Minkah magic going. Offense got to come onto the field and make him hurt. Offense got to get back on the field and make him hurt. You got to make a play. Yeah, he misread Rashad Bateman, if I'm not mistaken, and that's what ultimately cost him there. Hell of a goddamn play right there. Hell of a goddamn play right there. We've been waiting on Minkah Fitzpatrick to go and make a play, and finally he does. We've been waiting for Minkah to make a play, and finally he does. All right. Now they got to get down the field, though. Interception is all well and good, but now you got to get down the field and take advantage of that takeaway. You've got to go and take advantage of that takeaway. He's cooking those Apple turnovers. Let me tell you something right now. If Pittsburgh can march down the field, get themselves a touchdown, you can flip that momentum right back. But you have to score, because when we had a giveaway and Russell Wilson fumbled the football inside the 5, they went 95 and they scored a touchdown. We've got to be able to go find the end zone here. We've got the ball at the 33. 1933 is when Pittsburgh done began, and it's time to see us go down the field and score a touchdown here to make it 24-24 all. Come on now. Get the defense already hype and ready to go. Make another goddamn splash play and win this damn game. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on. Benzino for 5-1 said, that is a momentum shifting play right there. Very clutch. But like you said, got to capitalize. Absolutely. It's cool to see. But until this game is tied or whatever the case may be, there's nothing that there should be some sort of super confidence yet. And remember what I've always said, 3-possession lead, 8 minutes left to go with possession of the football. I don't think we're fixing to see 3 goddamn consecutive touchdowns by Pittsburgh within a 5-minute period or whatever the case may be. So there's a lot of things that need to be taken into account here. Broadman for 5-1 said, finish the damn drive, please. Indeed. Come on now. I got to make a play now. You got to make a play now. And protect that damn football. Come on, y'all. Got to make a play here. There you go. Hand off to Najee Harris. He ain't going nowhere. Oh, wow. His last interception was against Pittsburgh. And I believe this is actually his first actual interception that he threw. The other 3 that he has thrown this season, it's ricocheted passes or a drop that went right into the defender's hands. Or the Peyton Wilson takeaway from Justin Hill. So there's that as well. But all right, here we go, Russell. Time to make a play. Dump it off. Oh, my God, he threw an interception. Marlon Humphrey's going to the house. Marlon Humphrey's going to the house. Oh, my God, he threw a pick 6. He went to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick 6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The Ravens are going to take the lead in the AFC North in this bitch. That is not how you're able to respond if you're Pittsburgh. That's a hell of a goddamn fucking response from Baltimore. That's a hell of a fucking response there from Baltimore. Momentum possibly messing around and shifting. Russell was trying to dump it off over here. Did he not read the defense? Bro, what was he looking at? What was he looking at? I'm so confused. Why would he throw that flat? You got to get that ball outside. Humphrey didn't even need to undercut him. He threw it right to him. He gave it right back to him. Fucking pick 6. Hell of a fucking play right there from Humphrey. And Baltimore is now up by their biggest lead of this game. It's 2 scores. They're up by 14 now. 13:06 on the clock. Golly, Baltimore throws an interception. Minkah Fitzpatrick takes it away, only to have Russell Wilson put the ball right into the arms of Marlon Humphrey. He threw it right behind Michael Pruitt. I don't understand why. It's not even as if the pressure warranted him to throw it short. He threw it short. Unilaterally threw it short. Why? You got to get that ball out there, bro. He threw it right to him. What is he doing? How's that not taunting? Is there an element of taunting? Yes, but that wouldn't wipe the touchdown off the board. This ain't the NCAA. Was that taunting? Absolutely, but that's not enough to wipe the touchdown off the board. He threw that shit right to the damn defender. I'm so confused. Put the ball out in front of him. Why'd he throw it flat right behind him? That doesn't even make sense. That's where the defender is. He threw it right into the arms of the defender. You got to get the ball out there. William giving out a gift. Golly. DRB said, just accept that Russ is a fraud and the Seahawks was the best of his career. Oh, yeah, you're mentally ill, fam. You wake up in the morning and all you say to yourself is, like there's legitimately that. Where does this even come from? Like, you chose the wrong chat to troll. That's the most attention you're gonna get today. Somebody need to get your ass the hell up out of here. But One way or another, 14-point lead right now for Baltimore in front at home in M&T Bank Stadium against Pittsburgh. Good Lord, threw the ball right behind the man. Just right when Lamar throws it right to Minka, Russell throws it right to Marlon Humphrey. Hell of a play there. Hell of a play there. Way to go and find the end zone there. Now it's an uphill battle. They're going to pin their ears back. They about to pin their ears back. Chips Ahoy, Kyle Van Noy. Mambike. I should say, what is that how it's pronounced? Mambike? Or is he gone? Pierce? Oh, it is Madu BK? I forget. But all them boys up front, they about to pin their fucking ears back and come after Russell. Yeah, that's unlimited diarrhea. Hold on, wait a minute. I got that. Where's my unlimited diarrhea? Where's my unlimited diarrhea? Hold on, wait a minute. There it is.
Unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
Lucas put 7 on it, said, why is Stephen A trying to be a celebrity and not a journalist? What do you mean? He's still being a journalist. I mean, a lot of people feel as if he's gone a bit Hollywood, which I do believe that there is a element that is there, but I still think he's a very good journalist in the realm of basketball, but I think that's where it stops for all intents and purposes. Yeah, they're making noise right now in Baltimore. Pittsburgh's going to have to overcome. J-Rock for 2 on said all these injuries and they play again in 3 days. Yep. So you're going to have to be able to go and bounce back. And remember, the Chiefs are in a position where they can clinch the AFC #1 seed if they get that W on Wednesday. So they have something to play for. Jaylen Warren, protect that football. That's a first down. That's a first down. Now, granted, there's enough time on the clock where touchdown, get a stop, touchdown again, and you can possibly force OT, but you still have to get that touchdown first. Like, I don't like to play the hypothetical games until you go out there and execute. It really doesn't matter if we sit over here and say, oh, well, this can happen, this can happen, this can happen. The first thing has to happen first before we even start thinking about getting a stop on defense. The offense is on the field. They've got to execute. They've got to execute. There's a handoff. Jaylen Warren ain't going nowhere right there. Nobody got a block up front. Great play right there. They got to move with a sense of urgency. Third down coming right now. Third down coming right now. You don't got to go and take a shot, but it's 4-down territory. It's 4-down territory. I don't like the fact that we haven't utilized Pat Freiermuth. They're going to drop 92 into coverage. If they don't drop him into coverage, we got to go hot to Freiermuth over the middle. He didn't get a good release. Dump off right there. There we go. First down again. First down again. Move the chains. Great job by Russell Wilson. Way to make a fucking play, Russell Wilson. Way to make a fucking play. Way to make a fucking play. All right, here we go. Another fresh set of downs. Russell's got to get rid of the football here. He's going to take a sack. He's going to take a sack. Yeah, that's Chips Ahoy, Kyle Van Noy again. He's having a hell of a day. He's having a hell of a day. Now he's got 1.5 sacks. He's making plays right now, but you got to get back on the ball. Get back on the ball. Get back on the ball. No huddle. No huddle. No huddle. The only way that you can get away with all them fucking sacks is that 10 sacks on the season for him? Is that 10 sacks on the season or something? Oh, yeah, that's 10 sacks on the season for him. Well, really 11 now. Hell of a play. That's the 11th sack of the season. He was counting right there. Nakota Pafavo said, Russ is cooking apple turnovers. Can he get a mixed pick 6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The Steelers are in danger in this bitch. Here we go. Get rid of the football now, and they're going to get a false start. Golly, we're going to be fucking 2nd and 19. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's Broderick Jones? Oh, Lord. Come on, man. There ain't nothing to argue. Put your goddamn hands down and go get ready to play some football, bro. What did he do? What did he do? All right, well, get back on the ball. You got to go and make a play. They're anticipating it keeping everything in front of them. So if you can sneak somebody behind, you have an opportunity to go and make a play. I don't think that was actually a false start, but it is what it is. You got to take what you got. There you go, Russell. There you go. You know, Moof ain't going to make nobody miss there at midfield right now. Get back on the ball. Get back on the ball. This 4-down territory. As far as I'm concerned, just set it up to where it's 4th and short and you have an opportunity to do something because it opens up the door for that play action. It's going to be open. At least you have an opportunity to run it. There's no guarantee that you're going to complete on it. 3rd and 11. It's 4-down territory regardless. So as far as I'm concerned, you just got to get chip away, chip away, chip away, chip away, chip away. You got to have that mentality moving forward. You're going for it every single opportunity that you get. So got to protect up front O-line. Try to run that screen. No blockers out in front. No blockers out in front. That was a terrible fucking call. I don't know why we would run the screen there. I don't see why they would run the screen there. You know they're going to have heads at the line of scrimmage. That was a terrible call. That was a terrible call. Arthur Smith, that was a bad call. That was a bad call. That's not, whoa, what the fuck? Whoa, hold on, timeout. Why the fuck? Why is the punt unit coming out here? No. Oh, this is similar to last week. Last week, I let it slide when we didn't go for it on 4th down. This week, I can't. This week, I can't. This week, I can't. We've got to go for it. We've got to go for it. We've got to go for it. I don't. We've got to go for it. I let last week slide with punting the football. This week, I can't. We've got to go for it there. I'm sorry. We've got to go for it there. We've got to go for it there. I'm sorry. Punting there is a bad decision. Did Matt Canada sneak back into play? No. But I just don't think it was a good play call right there. For the most part, it's been decent play calling, lack of execution. But running the screen there on 3rd and long, bad decision. You should try to set yourself up with something that's there. Have a safety blanket with a flare out or maybe a hook and curl coming from the running back if he's staying in to add a bit more protection. But don't run that screen on 3rd down. That's a bad decision. You do that screen on 2nd down. There you go. You got yourself a stop. You got to get 2 more stops. You got to get 2 more stops. That's the only way to make the punt make sense. But they're going to take at least two additional minutes off the clock here. If they can stop them 3 and out, they're okay. Well, but then it's still a race against the clock. That's why I say you go for it, because you don't want to risk the time situation. All right, you got to get the tackle right there. There you go. Now you run the risk of that play action. They'll probably, if Baltimore's smart, you keep Derrick Henry on the field. Okay, 4+ season of 1,500 yards. Okay, so I see this is what your question earlier was. If he can tie Barry Sanders for the most 1,500-yard seasons. Because Barry Sanders is the only person who has 5 1,500-yard seasons. So I understand what you're saying. But you were saying break the record, so that'd be 2 years. He'd have to get 1,500. Possible, not probable, but possible. 3rd down, you need to get a stop here. Jackson's going deep. He's got his man. What a beautiful fucking pass. Zay Flowers stayed up too. That's a hell of a fucking play. That's a hell of a fucking play. Beanie Bishop got fucking cooked. Zay Flowers, like I said earlier, making plays whenever you need him to go make plays. He make plays. That's a hell of a pass and throw. Because he caught him in stride. It wasn't underthrown. Beanie Bishop just got cooked straight off the line. That's a fucking great pass. That's why it's a 2-time MVP. You can't do anything about that. You can't do anything about that. Baltimore's made plays in this 4th quarter, fam. They've made fucking plays. That's an MVP. That's why it's a 2-time MVP. That's why it's a 2-time MVP. Bruh, man, for 5 wants to keep up the good work. Chisel, God bless, indeed. DJ Patoon wants to say gifts. That's a hell of a fucking pass from Lamar, bro. That's a hell of a fucking pass from Lamar, bro. Sensational fucking pass, bro. Caught him in stride right there. That's you can't beat that. That's a hell of a fucking pass, bro. There's nothing you could do about that. That's just a great fucking pass, bro. Beanie Bishop got to be able to get there in coverage, but that's a great fucking pass. You can't beat that. You cannot beat that. Perfect pass, good route. This is why you should have went for it on 4th and 12, man. Matt said another one and done year. You're sick of these. You know you can't compete in the playoffs. This is ridiculous. Well, yeah, playing like this, no. But then beating yourself is where ultimately the biggest problem is going to be there. Because the fumble, interception, the pick six, you're finding ways to lose games. You're finding ways to lose games. Brutal, fam. Absolutely brutal. This is going to drop us down to the fucking 5 seed. Baltimore is going to take the lead in the division. Am I going live for any of that Netflix Christmas game? Yeah, I'm going live for Pittsburgh and Kansas City. No, this one's not just losing to ourselves again. We really helped in losing this game, but you got to give credit to Baltimore. You got to give credit to Baltimore because they're also playing a very good game as well. Granted, we shot ourselves in the foot, but this is one of those situations where you could look at it like, yo, we found ways to go and lose the game, but I'm not going to not give them credit. I'm not going to not give them credit. This isn't like the loss against Indianapolis, the loss against Dallas, or the loss against Cleveland. Those games, we completely lost those games completely. Even low-key, although I don't want to say the loss against Philly per se and not give them their credit, we had our fair shares of shooting ourselves in the foot. I'll have something to say about this in post-game. Guns said a good game is GG's. Yeah, because they're in field goal range right here, and unless we could get off the field, we would essentially need a miracle here. Season is over is very dramatic. Season is over is very dramatic. Vagabond for 5-1 said it ain't over until it's 0, but it's looking grim. How the fuck did the Chiefs still only have 1 loss? What devil magic is this? I wish I knew, but it's working in their favor. Might be the same magic that Pittsburgh was using in 2020. Arthur Smith is trash is crazy. Compared to what we had, this is crazy. See, people are getting way too fucking emotional right now. I'm as big a Steeler fan as anybody who's out here existing in time and space. You see me over here overreacting, losing my mind? Listen to a voice of reason, if you will. Football is a game that can be won and can be lost. Ain't no reason why anytime you lose a game, it's on some fire, everybody. We absolutely suck. The season's done. I'm never watching again, only to 4 days from now. Same people going to be in the chat room. Let's go. Let's beat the Chiefs. We got it, baby. Come on now. Listen, football's to be won and lost. The other team made enough plays to walk away with the doggone W. Granted, game's not done yet. Game's not done yet. For all intents and purposes, you need an act of God to win this game. They would need an act of God, and right now you get yourself a elite, well, I should say offsides, so they're in position to pretty much wrap this sumbitch up, right? But let's not jump the gun. Come on now. Let's not jump the gun. What was the goal coming into the year? Everybody wrote off Russ, everything of that nature. Tomlin's finally going to have a losing season. You've already got a clinched playoff berth. Although a division title would be great, it's still not out of the cards. Like, relax, bruh. Relax. Golly, acting like you never seen a team lose. But if unless this is your first time as a fan this season, there's no reason why people should be over here losing their mind, fam. Golly. Be over emotional like a motherfucker. All right, here we go. Derrick Henry. Nope, not enough for a first down. It's going to be a 4th and 1. And they might as well go for it because you got all of the momentum right here. Why not? And all of the leverage, might I add, as well. I think they're going to mark him 1 yard short. Yeah, they're in a great position right here. Oh yeah. Mr. Sunshine said you will bet 20 that the Chiefs will lose one before the playoff. Well, maybe. They'll probably sit out the final week of the season because everything will be wrapped up. Rob Patuan said Pittsburgh will be fine, but fuck the Ratbirds. Hey, man, they did what they had to do today. I can give credit where credit is due. I've said time and time again, if people came over here looking for me to crash out or over just losses without proper context, no, I'm not going to sit over here and cry, lose my mind, throw a fit for what? But for Pittsburgh, it's a must-win for the next 2 games now. You had a chance to wrap up the division. You took a L here. You would essentially need, because not only would they have to score, for one, you have to prevent a score because a 3-possession game puts you completely behind the back burner. You'd have to prevent a score. So they're sending out the field goal unit. You would have to block the field goal and either score immediately upon the recovery of the football, or you score from an offensive play immediately, onside kick, score again. Incredibly difficult. It's only been done a handful of times in NFL history. But 23-yard field goal, Justin Tucker has been perfect today. No rush through the upright, 17-point game, 3-possession game. 3-possession game. And for all intents and purposes, y'all know my rule. 3-possession game, with the football, 8 minutes left to play, you can exhale if that's your team. 3-possession game, 3:10 left to play. If you're the Ravens, sit on your hands, you could chill. Benzino put 10 on it, said as frustrating as it was at the time, the Packers were 4-6 and carried an 8-game winning streak all the way to the championship game. Got to stick with your team through the wins and losses. Absolutely. I believe that's when Aaron Rodgers had said relax. That was 2016, if I'm not mistaken. Distraught Patuan said only 25 Eagles players are now in the NFL Hall of Fame. Hancho Pafavo said, to take the L out of Lover, it's over, brother. Russell Wilson turnovers cost him the game. Absolutely. And I'll talk about that in my post game. Rob put 2 on and said Pittsburgh will be fine. Yeah, so this is one of those where I'll have my post game commentary and I'll be able to go and break it down for the most part. But hell, it's an AFC North battle. Very good game played by the Ravens, able to go out there and bounce back. You gotta give credit where credit is due. I hate the kinds of fans that it's never I shouldn't say it's never your fault. You can't give credit to the opposing team when they play well, and then when things go awry for you, it's always somebody else's fault. Those are the types of fans I don't want to converse with you. So you got to be able to give credit where credit is due. And hell of a job by Henry. Cut the damn dreadlocks, has cornrows, and he was able to go have himself a very good day today. Lexus put 5 on, said, I understand what you're saying. I just don't think we should be playing this bad at this point in the season because it can become a trend. It can become a trend, but if you consider the moments in the game, right? You have a fumble that was forced by Highsmith. We don't fall on top of it. Okay, cool. Mere 2 minutes later, another forced fumble. We don't fall on top of it. I bet. We exchange touchdowns. We're driving inside the 5. Russell Wilson makes a unilateral decision to get overzealous and then fumbles the football off a great open field tackle. All right, cool. We start to build a bit of momentum. We score. We're back down the field, driving, tie up the game. Baltimore, able to convert, get down the field, they score. We give the ball back. Minka Fitzpatrick picks off gets his first interception of the season. Picks off Lamar. Great. Now we got an opportunity to go down the field and tie up the game. Russell throws a bad ball interception. Offensively, this is on Russ. Defensively, we've got to tackle. Bar none. We've got to tackle. Last week, problems with tackling. This week, problems with tackling. I'll address that. But overall, you just have to make sure you don't establish a pattern. But remember, going into December, what was said about this team with this stretch of games? Oh, it's going to be the most difficult games and stretch of the season. And without question, it's been that. You've seen, unfortunately, 11 snaps on offense in the second half against Philly. inability to protect the football in this game against Baltimore. Kansas City coming up on Wednesday on a short week. You got to make things right. You clinched the postseason berth, which is cool, but that's cope to sit over here. Well, it doesn't matter. We got a ticket to the dance. That's cope. That's cope. So I'll talk about it in my post game. But I do agree, you don't want to be in a situation where this becomes a pattern. But this is on Russ. This one's on Russ's shoulders. You're a veteran. You got to get yourself right. And I'm not going to play the what if game because I can promise you right now, and I'm sure somebody probably said it in the chat. I can promise you right now, there's probably somebody who in the chat saying, yo, it's actually good that, you know, we'd still be in the 5 seed because all we got to do is just beat Cincinnati, right? Or if we just have a better record than Los Angeles or Denver and we the 5 seed, we could beat Houston, right? So it really don't even matter. I promise you there's somebody who's coping like a motherfucker, trying to make fantasy booking scenarios for the playoffs. Well, we're gonna play against this team, so if we play against this team, then we'll be able to go and win. I promise you there's somebody who's probably fantasy booking right now. I promise you there's somebody who's fantasy booking right now. Daniel said, and Russell Wilson, you're one game away from getting your kicks thrown into the trash. So you would go back to Fields, is what you're saying? Two games ago, we were calling for Russell Wilson to pretty much get locked up for next year. 2 bad games. Now we're going to throw people in the trash? Come on, man. If anything, this is where you have to be able to rise above. Forfeit the playoff berth is crazy. This overreactions like a motherfucker. Gordy said, our team forgot how to play, bro. Yeah, it's brutal. Sarkin put 5 on said, you can't tell if we shot ourselves in the foot or shot through the boat and sunk the ship because what the hell was this game? Yeah, it was brutal, fam. We found ways to lose games, but you got to give credit to Baltimore. They're not an ass team by any estimation. You need an explanation on why Baltimore has a 3 seed. You're genuinely confused. No, you shouldn't be confused. Baltimore's 1 game behind Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's 3-1 in the division. Baltimore's 2-2. With this victory right now for Baltimore, they'll go to 3-2 in the division. Pittsburgh will drop to 3-2. Both with the same record, but the head-to-head battle, the tiebreak now goes to Baltimore because they won the 2nd game. Therefore, they jump Pittsburgh and they go to the 3 seed. Pittsburgh drops down to the 5. They swap. And Baltimore has a stronger strength of schedule as well, so they're going to jump us regardless. So, and I know there are going to be people on Twitter, well, we still won 8 of the last 10. I hate coping fans like a motherfucker. 2 minutes left to play here, 3rd and 13, pardon. Here comes the pass rush. Russell in trouble. He got to throw that football away. Yeah, might as well just punt, take a few kneel downs, and this game is done. Punt, take a few kneel downs, and this game is done. How do we feel about Deontay Johnson possibly making a difference? I mean, he got released, so there's nothing for him to make a difference. Ahmad for 5-1 said, if the Steelers were to beat the Chiefs after losing to Philly and Baltimore, it'd be the most Pittsburgh thing you've ever seen. I actually agree with you. It definitely would be. But this is one of those things where you face adversity, man. Ain't never going to be easy. And this ain't one of those games where they lost and it's worthy of like going and crashing out. Like, it's not like Baltimore. If this was a loss against Cleveland, it's warranted of a crash out. Cincinnati, it's a little bit different. Oh, wow, he fumbled. And watch, we still didn't fall on top of the ball. See, that's indicative of the type of game that it was. That's indicative of the type of game that it was. He muffed the punt, and we still didn't fall on top of the football. That's indicative of the type of game that it is. If that doesn't tell the story of the game, I don't know what will. If that doesn't tell the story of the game, I don't know what will. 3 times the Ravens put the ball on the ground. 3 times we've been unable to get our hands on it. The same qualms that Baltimore had in the Week 11 matchup is the same qualms we're going to have here. Things didn't go in our favor, and that's all right. It's all right. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's it. 3 kneel downs. This game is done. Lexus put 2 on, said, do I think we look worse without George? Absolutely, we look worse without George. It'd be foolish for anybody to say that, you know, we're a better team without George Pickens. We desperately need George Pickens. We desperately need George Pickens. And we need him to be back for the game against Kansas City, because if he ain't out there, oh, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. By the way, TJ Watt, no plays today. No plays today. He only got a couple of assisted tackles, and that was pretty much it. Hell of a game right there for Baltimore. Now they take the lead in the AFC North. And you want to know? You want to know why this was so crucial? I already knew if we lost against Cleveland from where we were going, we would be in fucking trouble. And that loss on Thursday against Cleveland absolutely, possibly cost us the division. Absolutely brutal. Hell of a goddamn game from Baltimore, though. Hell of a game from Baltimore, though. I'm not going to sit over here and make any fucking excuses whatsoever. I'm going to sit there and give them their credit because they played a very good game. I've always said the rivalry between Baltimore and Pittsburgh, although the fans can have hatred for each other, it's about fucking respect. This ain't like Cincinnati where there's legit vitriol between both teams. I could give respect where respect is due. And they did what they had to do. Good game, and kudos to Baltimore. They earned this W. Ain't shit was cheap about this. You got to give them their credit where credit is due, and I'll take a shot for that. That's classic AFC North football, and moreover, big-time W for Baltimore, and I'll give them their credit, fam. Cheers to you. Hell of a job to Baltimore. Let me get my squad ready for the L train because Baltimore told Pittsburgh to take out their Metro cards and get aboard the L train. Because tonight,
You lose.
thought you was locking up the North? That was nothing but a
Failure.
What's Pittsburgh eating today?
Fresh hot ales. 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 Fresh hot ales.
Fresh hot L's. Get your lemons.
It's over. You lose. 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 It's over. You lose.
14 grams
It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose.
Because Russell Wilson went out there and played like what?
Unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
Vagabond put 10 on it. Said, I know the Lions are ascending, but who do I think is the Ravens? Oh, wait, is the Ravens for the Packers right now? Historically, it's the Bears, but lately, Minnesota has been the thorn in the side. I think of the group, it would have to be the Minnesota. Chicago has been owned by them, and the Lions have just started getting good. So it's definitely Minnesota. Over the course of the 2010s, there was a good amount of splits between you guys. But congratulations to Baltimore. I have to do my post-game recap and then get ready for Grassi's show at 8:30. So let me see if he sent me a DM just so I can be ready for that. Yeah. Oh, there's the link. Okay, beautiful. So yeah, I have to get myself prepared for that. But I will see you guys in the post-game reaction. By the way, I got a video dropping tonight at 10. So stay tuned for that as well. I will see you guys tomorrow night, Sunday Night Football. Congratulations to the Ravens again. And unfortunately for us, we're eating
Unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.